unseen warfare is something that all of us are called to, and that is the most difficult war or battle or struggle that we will ever be involved in, because the enemy is yourself.
This is about knowing the one true God and doing many things that the world would consider impractical, because we want to seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness.
With man it is impossible. With God, all things are possible.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Bro, I have crazy hiccup. I've had hiccups since like last night, and I can't stop hiccuping. So forgive me if I'm hiccuping like the whole live. To me, it says public. So are we live? Yeah, we're live, man. We're live. Man, we got a lot of things to talk about after that debate last night, guys. We got a lot of things to talk about, guys. Oh my gosh. If y'all in here though, make sure y'all go ahead and put a curse on you, I guess. Make sure you guys drop a like on the live on here, man. Yo, I don't know what it is. For some odd reason, I got this like weird like 5-pack of like tablecloths in the mail yesterday, and it was from Alibaba, and I don't know. My mic's a bit off. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean my mic is off? What y'all mean? Is my mic okay, chat? I'm here because ChatGPT told me you were live. Oh, we're gonna get to that part, man. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that part. You good? Okay. WWW. Maybe the hiccups are you being bewitched. Yeah. So what I was saying was, it was weird. I got like this 5-pack of like these like, it was like these weird like tablecloths. I don't know what it was, from Alibaba in the mail. And I don't know. I don't know why they were from me. I don't know what was going on there, but that was weird. So maybe I got cursed or something. I don't even know. It's possible. King Sandro, $5 super chat, bro. Your debate yesterday, only prophets are bewitched. Cumin seed, Shig GPT. It was, yeah, that was interesting. Nadir with a doxology, bro. That's another thing I was gonna say too, man. Bro, that was so. If y'all didn't catch it in the live, he did dox me in the live, in the debate. It was weird. And so we were prior to the. I was gonna tell y'all eventually where I was from. I was just like, whatever. But oh, hold on, let me pin these. To fix your hiccups, maybe try black cumin. I don't know about that one. But yeah, but before the live, we were chatting, man, and we were like, man, it was like for just like maybe 2-3 minutes, in the back room show, whatever, with James, the host. And we were just chatting, man. And he was like, where you from? I was like, I don't care. I told him, I'm from Ohio. And then, bro, like 5 minutes into his opening, he randomly has to tell the crowd, yeah, and like our friend Nick here, like he's in Ohio. Like, why would you say that? I was like, why would you say that, bro? What should I do? Watch the debate now or watch this live? Watch this live, because you can go back and watch the debate later. Since you already missed watching that live, you might as well watch this live at least. But yeah, that was so weird. I heard that. I was like, I feel like that was like purposeful. Could you explain Judah's argument about 171? Yeah, I can explain it a little bit. Your mic is definitely off. I don't know. Everyone's saying it's fine. Niggas from Ohio? Oh, heck nah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Texans, bro, I don't know. You're the only one saying that. But yeah, that was weird. I feel like he did it on purpose for sure. I feel like he definitely like doxed on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. It was strange. It was very strange. I think he intentionally doxed you. I think so too. Because listen, at first he was acting all nice, but like very quickly, like the demonic side came out, bro. Like a minute into his rebuttal, he was like talking crazy, and he was like, "Yo, this dumbass, this quacky wacky dude." I'm like, bro, what the frick, yo? I don't even notice. This is my first time ever interacting with this dude, bro. Like, why are we? What did I do to you, bro? It was so weird. And then now he's in my comments begging for another debate, saying, like, if you're intellectually honest, now let's do is Christianity true? And you know what? I would have if he was actually somewhat respectable, right? He like actually respected me in any way. He didn't at all. And number two, if he showed any intellectual capacity at all. There was no intellectual capacity there, man, at all, man. Like, listen, I prepared for this debate, and I watched. I could tell he was a little scared in the back room, though, right? Because listen, we were talking in the back room before the live started. He was like, so have you ever watched any of my debates? I was just chuckling to myself. I was like, I didn't say this, but I was like, I've literally went through and watched dang near every single one of your debates because I prepared properly for this. The opening statement that he gave me is almost identical to like 3 other opening statements he's gave in different debates. And so I knew all his arguments already. I knew them all. There was no argument he gave that he hasn't already gave before. I knew all the arguments and I studied them. I was like, this is going to be easy. King Joel says, I hate using the word baked or cooked, but you indeed cooked up a feast in that debate. God bless you. God bless you too. Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Tied to Fly Guy with a follow super chat. The debate with you in ChatGPT was crazy. Unfortunately, Nick, you lost. I'm going to take my Shahada. Man, if anyone takes a Shahada from that debate, they might be exempt from judgment because their minds might be, something might be wrong with it. So that means you're locked in crazy with the Jake debate. Indeed. That opening was trash. The opening was so bad. Ipernog with follow super chat. I can't believe it, Nick. Nabir cooked you so bad. How could you not know that Allah is not the one who caused the crucifixion? It was Paul. Brother, he said... I almost want to do a whole debate review for this, but I'm not gonna. Yo, this man said the Bible... Bro, the audience Q&A was frying this man. He said... Someone asked him, he said, what came first, the Bible or Paul? He said the Bible. How did the Bible come before Paul? Paul's in, bro. Paul wrote some of the Bible. So that was crazy. And then, what else did he say? What else did he say about Paul? Oh, no, about the Allah crucifixion thing is what I wanted to mention. Yeah, that he said, his whole argument was crazy. His whole argument was, oh, well, he has, the God of the Bible caused these things to happen. Brother, if you state a historical fact and someone used that historical fact for evil, that does not make the person who wrote the historical fact evil. That's so stupid, bro. Tyler Fly got a super chat. Muslims have to dox us their inclination. It feels like it after that, bro. It was weird. So, like, to be honest, like, I knew a Muslim was going to dox me at some point. And I almost didn't even say where I was from to him because I had a weird feeling about it. But I was like, bro, you know what? Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't really care if people know exactly where I'm from, but it was just, it was like very telling, like in the first 5 minutes of the debate, like it was very telling of him to say that, Is he even considered worthy of debating? No. And that's why I'm not going to debate him again, bro. Fernando's to super chat, W debater, Aki Al-Madinah for shit, Gronk. Amen. Jay Anders with a $5 super chat, man. I can't believe the crucifixion caused the Holocaust, and all the scholars agree. Brother, yo, he quoted Yad Vashem, a Jewish website. Bro, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? We're quoting Jewish websites. So crazy. Okay, for you with a $5 super chat, why you let him off the hook on Person versus Nation? You just moved on. He was horrible. Brother, I understand what you're saying. I do. But listen. If you only understood how many good questions I had that I wanted to ask him, I just didn't have time because of 2 reasons. Number one, well, okay, there's really one main reason I didn't have enough time. The main reason is because every time I asked this man a question, he just completely filibustered, right? He literally just sat there and just yapped and yapped for like 2 minutes every question. So I didn't have time. And so even though I wanted to press him on the person versus nature difference again, right? And I agree with you, I wanted to. I couldn't because I had like 6, dude, I still didn't get through all the questions I wanted to get to. I had way more questions I wanted to ask him that I could have fried him on. I had all of them written, but I couldn't. I didn't have time. And so that sucked. Man, yeah, he's the type of guy, if you have a debate with him, you need to like give him like a time limit on answering the questions because he'll filibuster so he doesn't have to answer that many questions. You know, it truly it's embarrassing. I don't know. I don't know why this is. Whoever's in the video, Ninja, you're gonna have to come back real fast because I'm gonna need to restart the video, Ninja, here because I don't know why it didn't save like my previous settings on there for some reason. So let me create Nick doing a full rebuttal of the stupid arguments of scientific miracle. Bro, listen, I knew that he was going to use I knew that he was going to use scientific miracles because I've watched his previous debates and that's all he uses. And so I had all the refutations to them already. Like all of them. I already had all the refutations, bro. I was hoping he'd actually like try to use them more, but all he tried to use was Bible bad. Bible bad. CNN and ChatGPT said so. Bible bad. Like, brother, I don't even. Okay, that should be fine. That should be good there. Okay, let me re-put the link. Let me re-put the link now. Oops. Okay, that should be good. All right, we're going to get the live start on TikTok now, man. I just want to rant with y'all for a sec because, man, isn't that something, bro? Isn't that something, guys? Man, but I hope y'all enjoyed my first formal debate. I mean, I guess consider it a warm-up debate, man. I don't know. It was great when you pulled out Sir 19.7. Yeah. He had no clue. He had no clue what to say. But he didn't know when John the Baptist was born at all. He had no clue. Quez with a $5 super chat. So stating history leads to 6 million deaths, but not the act of making. Yeah, exactly. That's the point too, bro. Like, if Allah's the one that made it appear so, it was his fault. Anyways, he was the cause. It had to be. So proud of my boy getting up the big stage. Yes, sir. Bro, frick. Yo, y'all need to pray for my hiccups to go away during this live. They've been annoying me so much. Your biggest fan. Appreciate it, big dog. It was the goofiest debate I've ever seen. Only Junior comes close to it. Well, listen, guys. I got offered, like, Modern Day Debate is the one who asked me if I wanted to debate him. He was like, it's either... he said, I got 2 people for you to debate that do want to debate. It's Junior and Nadir Ahmed. I didn't really know who Nadir Ahmed was. But... I knew who Junior was, and to be honest, he's not like I don't care to debate Junior anymore because it's just like embarrassing at this point. I'm not just debating someone just to make myself look good. That's stupid. So I was like, all right, I'll do Nadir Ahmed. He was just as bad. Like, are all Muslims this way? I don't know. I don't know. How was the debate, Nick? Interesting to say the least. Y'all just gotta go watch it for yourselves, man. Come to your own conclusions. It was interesting. Did Junior ever turn down a debate? Not that I know of. Telefly guy says Nick should have also pulled out GPT. We could have a little AI battle. Well, if you noticed at the end, I don't know if he ended up putting it on the screen or not, but I did pull up ChatGPT because he said, if y'all remember at the end of the debate, he was like, if you put into ChatGPT, if you put in, did the Jews ever worship Ezra? It will not say no. So I put it in ChatGPT. I said, did the Jews ever worship Ezra? That's all I said. It literally said no. Like verbatim. It was so funny. The Q&A even roasting the deer when questions rather than responses make you backpedal. Your argument is in trouble. Yeah, it was so funny, bro. There's like no questions to me in the Q. I was low-key just sitting there just chilling, bro. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I was just literally sitting there chilling. Did you repent for bullying an elderly man? I know, bro. That's on me. I got to, man. I still got to. Felt bad. I felt bad, but Shark, I don't know if you seen, he doxed me though, bro. Told folks I was from Ohio. He doxed me 5 minutes in the debate. It was weird. It was very weird. Very, very weird. When's the next formal debate? March 22nd. Yeah, the whole debate was just me teaching him about his own Quran and whatnot, and history and everything. I skipped his opening, so I missed that. I don't blame you, to be honest. I don't blame you for skipping his opening. I would have probably done it. Listen, if I was watching the debate, I probably would have muted my phone while he was doing his little opening, to be honest, because it was bad. That one hadith about the seed was funny. Bro, I've had that hadith forever. And, like, it's funny because, like, this dude, all he does is focus on Islamic, like, scientific miracles. So I don't know. The fact that he didn't even know about that just shows that he doesn't know what he's talking about at all. Bro, he's like, oh, it just hasn't been studied yet. Brother, if your own prophet gave you a miracle to cure every disease, why on earth wouldn't Muslims use it? Maybe because it actually isn't true. Maybe because Muhammad was wrong and he just lied. Like, maybe because he was a false prophet. Brother, if Christ said, I have a disease, I have a cure to every disease, Christians will be using it all the time. Like, bro, lock in. Brady Harvard, if I super chat. Nick, why are all my ads dating apps when I watch your streams? We need to get our man's a wife. Yo, I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how they work, how ads work, but I think it's tailored to your audience. So I think they're like, we need to get Christians love to date. I don't know. So I don't know how it didn't work. I don't even know. Do you like super chats or gifted subs more, homie? To be honest, I don't really care either way. I mean, part of me says gifted subs, to be honest. And the reason why I say that is because it actually like gives to other people. Super chats only give to me, while gifted memberships give to everyone in the live. So I'd say gifted unless if you have something to say, super chat. If you have something you want people to see and you want me to see, super chat it. But if you want to just help out the community, I'd probably say gifted subs. Those goated though. All right, let's go ahead and take up a guess.
Yes. So Nick, didn't your man God tell you that if you believe in him, you'll be able to do miracles? I don't see Christians doing miracles. That might be false. That verse in the Bible might be false.
How? Well, there's plenty of recorded miracles in Christianity. What are you talking about?
Wait, so Christians can do miracles as long as they believe in Christ?
There's a lot of miracles in Christianity, yes.
Done by Christians, right?
You said what?
Are they recorded? Are they documented? Like,
yes, the holy fire in Jerusalem, yes.
Okay, I want you to prove that miracle. Go ahead.
Yes, the holy fire in Jerusalem is a miracle. It's been recorded multiple times to where...
When did it take place? I want to know the date.
It occurs every Easter, every Pascha.
Wait, are you talking about that? Oh yeah, I know what you're referring to. It's like that fire that kind of lights up every Easter.
What I just said, yeah.
Wasn't that like exposed to be wasn't that exposed to be like what's the word I'm looking for, like what am I saying? You know what? Just enjoy your day, man. You can worship a Jewish man. That's fine. That's fine with you.
He doesn't have a rebuttal. Oh, don't they say he do miracles? I show him one miracle. He does not have a rebuttal at all. Tim Cox with the 10 fearless who get the memberships. God bless you, man. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the memberships. Whoever got one, say thank you. Let my boy know you appreciate it. Appreciate you helping the community. Christoph with 5 super chat. Ahmed, you debate is full Muslim. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, if y'all didn't watch my former debate, y'all need to go watch it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I posted it on my YouTube now. After the live, of course. After the live. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Is the four for God?
Okay, he's trolling. Trolling. Plugging his nose, trying to. What are we talking about? Hello? You gonna be a part of DebateCon 8? It's possible. It's in the summer, so maybe if he reaches out to me for it. Hello? Hello? All right, don't know where he's at.
Hey man, how are you doing?
I'm good. What's going on? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
The internet seems a little messed up.
Can you hear me?
You gotta fix the internet, bro. And then come back. Hello?
Hello?
What's going on?
Good, man. Yeah, you said a thing about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, say that black seed can do what?
Cure all diseases but death.
Okay. Mark 16:18 say that believers can drink poison. Also.
He's talking specifically to the apostles and about the apostles, because he says you can drink poison or handle snakes and you will not be bit. We see that happens with Paul in the book of Acts.
He said believers, right? Not just the
he's talking to
disciples.
specific believers, though, at that point.
So you mean that specific believers can drink poison and not do that? Why
Yes,
don't we see
he's
that?
talking about the apostles specifically. And one of those things, he mentioned like 2 or 3 different things that they could do and they would be okay. One of those things did occur and showed that they were okay. It was the handling of snakes.
So that's also a context in Christianity and in Islam, right? So you can't just pick and choose and say, oh, this is what they say in Islam because you disagree. But when we read the Bible, it says you can.
Okay, so give me the context then. Give me the context then.
It says they can drink poison and they
No.
be
I'm saying give me the
serpent.
context. I gave you the context of that verse that it's speaking to specific apostles.
Okay,
give me the context of the
black
hadith.
seed is the context of hadith is when you take black seed, it's kind of like a cure, but not like a
Oh, okay. Can it cure sickle cell disease?
Not technically.
Okay,
Same
so
with
then
the
it's not
Bible.
a cure.
So you can say the same thing about Christianity.
Brother, what's a cure?
Can a person pray for a person and be cured?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's possible. We don't think it happens every time.
Can they pray for somebody with cancer? Can they go to children's hospital and pray for them?
Brother, yes.
No,
there's no saying it's guaranteed the prayer is going to be answered. So can you answer your own question? You said it's what is a cure?
Okay, it's not. Okay, it's a herb. It's a remedy.
No,
okay?
It says a cure. It says a cure. What is a cure?
No, it didn't say a cure. It says a remedy.
You want me to show you the hadith and show you it says cure?
Yeah, what's the hadith number?
All right, we'll go to it. I think it's 29, 26.
Which book?
Bukhari.
Bukhari.
Oh, no, 29, 26 is the other one I brought up. Let me find. That was about the Jews.
Okay.
Let's see. It is 5687. I'll put it on the screen here, guys. Let's take a look. We went out to Ghalib bin Abjar, was accompanying us. He fell ill on the way and we arrived at Medina. He was still sick. Ibn Abi Atiq came to visit and said to us, treat him with black cumin, take 5 or 7 seeds, crush them, mix the powder with oil, and drop the resulting mixture into both nostrils. For Aisha has narrated to me that she heard the Prophet say, this black cumin is healing for all diseases except for death.
So it's a
or
medicine.
besides Assam. Aisha said, "What
Yeah.
is Assam?" She says death. So what
So
does it
it's
mean
a
to heal?
medicine.
Okay, what does
It's
it mean
a
to heal?
medicine.
Okay,
It's a
fantastic,
medicine.
fantastic. It's a medicine. What does it
Yeah.
mean to heal?
Of course, if someone is sick and you crush black seed and you mix it with powder and oil, and it's like a medicine.
Bro, can you
Same
answer
way you
what
go
it
take a
says
cough
for
medicine
brother? Can you answer and tell me what it means to heal?
to heal
Yes.
is to cure.
Okay, great.
Someone
To
who
heal
is
is to
sick.
cure. Does black
course.
seed oil cure sickle cell disease?
No,
So it doesn't cure all
because it's
diseases.
a medicine. Same way I can take medicine, but doesn't
Holy
mean the
crap.
medicine will cure.
You just
You
said
said
it
medicine
cures.
will-
You just said it
No, you
cures.
asked to heal.
You
okay?
just said to
Someone-
heal
okay,
means to
When
cure.
someone is sick.
Oh
and
my
they take
gosh, y'all are so slow, dude. Holy crap, bro. Oh, it's to heal. And what does to heal mean? Oh, it means to cure. Okay, so does it cure sickle cell disease? No. Okay, so the hadith is wrong. Holy crap, dude. These people genuinely have no clue what they're talking about. Sickle cell is not a disease, but a genetic issue. Nah, it's considered as a disease by the CDC. I literally looked it up prior to the debate because I wanted to know. It's crazy, bro. D-Hell with a 5 super chat. What can I read to get basics of metaphysics? You can read the Rutledge commentary on metaphysics. I think that's a good starting place. That's probably a good starting place. KB Funny with a 5 super chat. I just finished watching the debate you had with Nadir. That was stupidly dumb listening to Nadir speak. These Muslims is cooked. Yeah, they are, bro. Unreasonably cooked. Unreasonably cooked, bro. All right. Hello.
Hello there.
What's going on?
No bad.
Oh, what's up, man? What you got?
I just hearing you saying the black seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is not disease the fixed diseases, but not only death, not all death. The
Yeah.
fixed the small diseases, no death. The death is no diseases. The death is God give it to you. You can't make it something.
I agree.
See?
What about it?
You can't make something say this black seed that survive you to no be death.
I didn't
No,
say
this-
that. I literally prefaced the fact that it says all diseases but death. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What's your point?
yeah, but this is what they talk about. I don't know. Is that
Does
is
it cure
you
sickle
think-
cell disease?
What's that mean?
Does black seed oil cure all diseases besides death?
If the Quran saying yes,
It's the hadith, not the Quran. If the hadith say it, it's
hadith.
so true.
Listen. Hadith is different. Quran is different, right?
I know. I'm asking you. If the hadith say it, is it true?
If hadith Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim saying not everything is correct.
Oh, so not
Okay.
wait. So
Yeah.
not everything Muhammad said from God was correct.
No, hadith is Imam saying, no Muhammad saying. You mixed up everything.
The hadith,
No,
bro.
one second,
the
one
hadith
second, one second.
literally says
Hadith-
Muhammad said, the prophet said. What are you talking about?
Okay, if I saying Jesus said to me this, is you must be have believed that?
Okay, so how many times a
No,
day
no,
do
no,
you
one
pray?
second. I told you.
Yes. If the apostles say Jesus said, we have to believe it. Yes.
If that be correct or not correct.
So how do you what?
If the apostle said to you, wow, Jesus said to me this, if correct or not correct, you are believe it, right?
I think everything they said that he said is correct. Yes. So now can
That's
you
why you
answer
are
just
fucked
so
up.
can you answer the question and tell me how do you know
Yeah.
which things are correct and incorrect in the hadiths? If there's nothing
They
to point
already
it with,
answer you. They already answer you. They say only except the death. The other diseases they are.
okay, so do you agree that black seed oil cures all diseases but death?
yes.
Okay, so can you give me any evidence it cures things like like sickle cell disease?
I don't get it. The last bit.
Okay, if black seed oil cures all diseases but death, why does there need to be hospitals for diseases in Muslim countries?
Most of the Muslim family they are use black seed. They use honey.
Why
they
would
use
you? I'm
olive
asking,
oil.
why would you need to have cancer research hospitals in Muslim countries, any
The
hospitals
cancer.
that pertain to diseases.
Whoa. Is the cancer? Did they say cancer are diseases back in that time? No. The
What?
cancer is no. Listen, the cancer diseases is no have in the back in that time.
Cancer
so now
didn't exist in that time?
No. You go read the history and then you say that the cancer is only.
Guys,
probably
let's
maybe-
look it up, guys. Let's look it up together. Let's look up
Man.
how far back does cancer go? Cancer is not a modern disease. It has existed for millions of years. This is from World Cancer or worldwidecancerresearch.org.
Tell me 1,000 years ago the person have cancer.
What?
Tell me 1,000 years ago one person have cancer.
Brother, they wouldn't have known if they had cancer.
Tell me the same question.
Oh my gosh.
Tell
oh
me
my
one
gosh.
person,
Oh my
for
gosh.
example, saying, no,
Oh my gosh, this is
oh my
insane.
gosh, you don't have God.
What is
You don't
cancer?
have-
Bro, what is cancer?
No, tell me 1,000 years ago someone have cancer.
Brother, what is
Please,
do you even know
report.
what cancer is?
Oh my God, man. The cancer is who someone fucked up. That's what mean cancer.
What is cancer though?
Is the cancer is reversible? Yes or no?
What? I'm not asking if it's reversible. I'm asking what is cancer, dude?
The cancer is a virus that comes in your body.
No, bro. Oh my gosh, they don't have education in Muslim countries, bro. They don't. They do not have education in Muslim countries. Cancer didn't exist 1,000 years ago. Cancer it's something that f's up your body. Oh my gosh. Cancer's a virus, bro. Holy crap, these people don't know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Muslim countries do not have education. Muslim countries, they do not have education, bro. Cheese Live with a $20 super chat. Question about the Trinity. If the divine essence is wholly possessed by the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, why does the property of being tri-personal belong only to God as a whole and not to each person individually? So here's the thing. There is no such thing as a property of being tri-personal. That's not there's no property of tri-personality, okay? Tri-personal is a description of God. It's not a property of him. The essence isn't tri-personal. The persons aren't tri-personal. We say that tri-personality is simply a description of how we describe God. Okay, there's no property of three-personhood or something like that, right? So that's how I would explain that to you. Hope that helps answer your question, Cheese. Jim with a $5 super chat. He's lucky you didn't quote the scholar Fiji Johnson on the cool. I wouldn't even count that as a form of debate. That was a preseason game with no starters. Yeah, it felt like it, bro. It felt like it. Nadir debated Chris for you, and it was worse. Oh, I know. I saw that before I was live. I was like, what the frick is going on? This dude's debating someone else, man. That's weird. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
There's a person that was identified. Wait, there was a cancer that was identified and a person that lived 1.7 million years ago. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. What's going on?
Hey, regarding the hadith. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm just changing my, I'm sorry. I'm just changing my position. Do you hear me better?
I can hear you fine.
All right. All right. So let me tell you something about the hadith, okay?
Okay.
Like the other brother told you, if the hadith goes along with Quran and the true character of the Prophet, his sunnah, we take it. If it does not go along with the Quran, we ignore it, even if it is labeled as authentic hadith, even if it is in the Sahih.
What does that have to do with the one I brought up? Does the one I brought up go against the Quran?
I'm sorry?
Does the hadith that I brought up go against the Quran?
Could you explain? I don't understand. Explain. What do you mean?
You know the hadith I brought up, right? We were just talking about. That's why you came up.
Bro, there are two rules to understand if this.
Holy crap, dude! Oh my gosh, bro. You get listen. You get reminded like every live that Muslims like Nadir Ahmed are the majority. Like this is like literally the majority of the people, bro. My camera going blurry. Like these are like legit like the majority of the people, bro. The majority. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. It's good, Ted.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, no bad. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
Yeah, I heard your debate with a couple of gentlemen earlier on about ahadith that are correct or that are wrong. What I believe is in Allah's words with His Quran Sharif. And in Quran Sharif, whatever is said is 100% truth. Is there anything that you can come up with that is not true in the Quran Sharif?
Yes, the fact that the Quran says that that John, the son of Zechariah, was the first one named John.
Who is John and who is Zechariah?
So you haven't spread your Quran?
Can you explain who is John and who is Zechariah? Because
Have you read your own Quran?
Two gentlemen are. Sorry?
Have you read your own Quran?
Yes, of course I have.
Did you read the part where John was the son of...
Probably you're using different names for the Zechariah.
You don't know one of your own prophets?
No. Zechariah is actually Zechariah, and John is maybe some other gentleman that
He's the son of Zechariah.
Okay, that's not John.
Yeah, it says it in the Quran. He's the son of...
It's
Bruh,
convenient
in the
in your
Quran,
language.
it says he's the son of him.
It's convenient in your language to mention him as John because
okay,
it's very
Yahya.
easy
It's
for you
Yahya
to
in
pronounce.
Arabic.
Like you pronounce Isos.
Oh
like
my
Jesus.
gosh. Okay, Yahya, the son of
Yahya,
Zechariah.
there you go, John and Yahya. There's two different names here. So,
brother, what does
what's your name, brother?
What does Yahya
What's
translate
your name,
to?
brother?
What does Yahya
What's
translate to in English?
What's your name, brother?
Bro, can you just answer the question, dude? What does
Can you
Yahya
can you
What
describe
does
your
Yahya
name?
translate to in English?
Nick, if I call Nick John,
All right, bro,
how
you're
would
an
you?
idiot. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, bro. Like I was bro, Muslims are so like I'm really trying to be nice and not call the Muslims dumb right now. I'm genuinely trying to be nice. Like I'm really trying to. I'm really genuinely trying to. But like I don't even like I can't like I don't know like, these people just genuinely like this is like a product of inbreeding. Like it has to be. There's no way. To be honest, he had a point. Cancer only started 1400 years ago. Hold on, he's cooking, chat. Hold on, Quez is cooking, chat. Hey, bro, he doesn't know Yahya is just means John, which is Johannes. Like, bro, can we be for real? Phil with a 10 super chat. Nadir proved he would literally say anything to win a debate, even when it contradicts the point he made 30 seconds prior. That's the majority of the religion. Yeah, because he literally said, he said that a sign of prophethood is that they're demon possessed. What? And then later on, he said he never said that. Oh boy, that was crazy, huh? Ty with a $5 super chat. Nick, do you believe the earth is around 6,000 years old? Because I know most Christians do. I don't think so, but I have a different viewpoint you might think. I think it's possible that the Earth's only been around for 6,000 years. But is it possible that God created a Earth that was already old? Like, let's say, for example, God created Adam. Did God create Adam to be a baby? No, God created Adam to be a full-grown man, right? So Adam, let's say, was 30 years old at the time he was born, but technically he was only like, 1 second old at the creation, right? So could God have also created a full-formed Earth that was technically billions of years old, like he did Adam, which is already technically like 30-something years old? Yeah, it's possible, right? So you never really know. Tyler Fly got a 5 super chat. Nick, I just want to remind you that cancer F's up people. Stay vigilant out there. It does indeed. But to say that's all it is a disservice to what it actually is. To say cancer just F's people up, brother. So does a lot of diseases. So does every disease, dang near. But you should actually know what it is. If you don't even know what it is, you shouldn't be talking about it. That dude literally said freaking cancer's a virus. Like, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
Do you guys accept Unitarians, or you guys just doing Muslims, or you just doing Muslims?
Sure, if you have an argument, sure.
Well, I just don't think he's God because he didn't know the hour, and also like he's dependent on the Father.
Yeah, so as far as him knowing the hour, the word there in the Greek is oide. That word just means to make known or to declare. That's one of the meanings of it. Do you think that the word oide can only mean to have knowledge of?
No, because Paul used that same word when he says, "I know nothing but Christ crucified and Jesus resurrected."
Okay, so how do you know that Christ is talking about knowledge there?
Because that's just what the church fathers said.
Which
Some
one?
of the,
Which one?
I mean, I forgot. That's what the majority of the church fathers don't agree. Like, they don't use the argument that you guys used.
The only
today.
church fathers that talk about him not having knowledge is within his human nature. And they say that it's not in virtue of his human nature. Not that he doesn't know it at all in his human nature, but that he doesn't know things in virtue of his human nature. Which is not an issue. We agree with this.
So the church fathers use your argument that you just used. Like, the word there means
yes, Augustine says that.
Augustine? I didn't know that. Do you mind if you like search it up for me, or
yes,
if you have time, bro?
Yes.
I mean,
all right. Let's see. And guys, this is a perfect time for us to debut. We have new updates on our website, and this is prevalent to the conversation, guys. We have new updates for our website here. All right. We do have, now we have the Bible on here, guys. We have the Bible, Old and New Testament, and we have commentary. So if someone were to come up to you and say, can you show me that Augustine actually said this? What would you do? You would go to our website. You would go to Mark chapter 13. You would go down to verse 32. You would click it. And then guess what? If you wanted to take notes, you can take notes right up at the top. You would go down to what I said, which is Augustine. What did Augustine say? And it even gives the source. Again, of that day and hour, knoweth no man, not the angels which in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father, for he is ignorant of this, as making others ignorant. That is, that he did not so know as the time to show his disciples, as it was said to Abraham, now I know that you fearest God. Now I have caused thee to know it. So you see how Augustine literally says it's because he is declaring that it is not for them to know. By the way, y'all asking in the comments, this is my website, Orthodox Worldwide. Someone mods put a link in the comment to the website. But yes, so yes, Augustine agrees with me on this.
okay. And like, when in Deuteronomy, when it says God is one, don't you think that it's just talking about one person in general, not three persons? Just one God?
Nah,
No three
I
persons,
don't
nothing?
think so. I don't think it's just it's talking about, so hold on, I'm gonna put this in the chat. I don't know where my mods at. My mods are clearly aren't properly working on the YouTube. I'll put it in the chat. All right, there's the website for y'all in the chat that want to go to it. Okay. No, because in the same way Adam and Eve are called one. They're called achad. They're called one flesh. It doesn't mean they're one person though. Has nothing to do with personhood.
Oh yeah, because they was called one, and it's the same word used in Deuteronomy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. Do you recommend any videos? Because I'm not trying to hold you up, because I don't really have any arguments. I just wanted you to just show me like where was the Trinity in the Bible. But if you have
Videos on
any,
what specifically?
Trinity in the Old Testament.
I'm trying to think of any good videos. I don't have any good videos off the top of my head, but what you could do is you could read the commentaries on certain verses of the Old Testament. Or I could give you like a good book. Dr. Michael Brown has a good book on this. Let me see. Oh, I do have a good YouTube video. It's a good debate. If you look up a YouTube video of Dr. Michael Brown and Dr. James White versus two Unitarians, they debated and they talked like a lot about Old Testament scripture that shows that the Trinity. So I'd recommend you watch that. That's a good one.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, man. You have a blessed day, man.
Yes, sir.
I
Take care,
appreciate
man.
it.
Chat, I put the I pinned the link down in the chat if y'all want to go on the website. Y'all can thank you, Martin. Martin's here now. The website is orthodoxworldwide.com. Y'all can listen, I was gonna debut it at the end, but yes, you guys can. If you guys are on my TikTok, you can click the link pinned in my bio and find the website there. But yeah, if you guys create an account, you guys can literally I'll just show y'all again right quick. Hold on. I'll just show y'all. While I'm here, we'll take like a quick 2-minute intermission and I'll show y'all. Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is the website. It's going to be harder for y'all to see on TikTok. If y'all are on TikTok, I recommend you come to YouTube. It'd be easier for you to see. But okay, so you can go to Holy Scriptures, New Testament, pick any verse you want. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You can take notes at the top. I'm at a birthday party right now too. You're a W, Martin. You can take notes on every verse and you can save them. And then we have commentaries on every verse. Brother, listen, if you guys thought Katina had a lot of commentaries, our website has way more commentaries than Katina. That's all I'm gonna say, man. This website is goated. Martin working overtime for real. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, hello, how are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
Yeah, 2007, January 3rd.
Chat, does that line up?
Yep, because 2006 would be 19 and 2007 would be 18. If you're wondering why I speak like this, I have a speech
Ain't January 7th though? Wouldn't that be 19?
No.
To 2006?
No, 2006 is 19.
Is that not 19?
Yeah, I said 2000. I said 2007, not 2006.
Okay, I don't know, brother, but it's all right. Go ahead. Some people are saying 19, some people are saying 18. I don't feel like doing the math, so it's okay, brother. Go ahead. What's your argument?
Sure. Do you believe the Islamic dilemma is a viable argument against Islam?
Brother, I don't know what you just said. You gotta speak English.
Do you believe the Islamic dilemma is going to be a viable argument against Islam?
It can be. That's not the argument I use, so I don't really care about it.
Do you want to discuss it?
No, it's not the argument I use, so I could care less about it.
That's not what I asked. I said, do you want to discuss it?
The Islamic dilemma? No, because that's not the argument I run. Why would I care to discuss an argument I don't run?
Well, you just said that you believe it's a viable argument.
I said it can be, depending on how it's used. I don't use it, though.
Yeah, so we can just discuss it even if it is a viable argument.
I don't use the argument, so I don't care. Why would I use an argument I don't care about?
Well, you've never used an argument in no chart.
Yeah, I have better arguments. I don't need to use that. So do you want to deal with the better arguments I have?
Like?
The fact that the Quran claims that the Trinity is polytheism. So if the Quran is true, then you need to explain how the Trinity is polytheism.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So it's gonna be simple, right? We have 3 chickens. How many chickens do you have? Count about 1, 2, and 3. How many chickens do you have?
Yes, I agree. You'd have 3 chickens.
Great. Now we have 3 burgers. You count 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
How many burgers do you have?
3 burgers.
Great. Now I'm gonna put the actual picture on the screen just to show you how we're gonna count with the Trinity now.
It's okay. You don't need to just use the same. You don't need to put a picture, bro. Just say exactly how you just counted. Do the same thing with Trinity.
Yeah, sure. So then when we have the Trinity, right, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3.
I don't know. He just showed some weird picture of Jeffrey Epstein. I was just a strange individual. Something wrong with these people, man. He showed a picture of his prophet, guys. He showed a picture of Jeffrey Epstein. He showed a picture of Muhammad. He literally showed a picture of Muhammad. He literally showed a picture of Muhammad. Embarrassing. All right. Let's see what we got next. Hello.
Yo.
What's going on?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. What you got?
Not much. So would you say the Bible says God can't die?
Yeah, and by death, it's referring to him in spirit, so it'd be referring to ceasing to exist because of different types of death.
Okay, so did he die?
In terms of a physical death, yes, not in a spiritual death.
Not in the spiritual death. So you would say right now God didn't die for your sins.
No, I literally just said a physical death. Yes, he did. Not a spiritual
So he did
death.
die for you. Did he die for your sins?
Yes, a physical death.
Okay, so it wasn't him. It wasn't God who died.
When did I say that, bro? Dear God, please listen, bro. God died a physical death, not a spiritual death. There's 2 different types of death.
Okay, how many gods died on the cross?
One God.
So there's his physical and his spirit.
There's physical and spiritual death. Yes, there's 2 different types of death.
So there's 2 so he died twice.
Oh my, I said he didn't, bro, please listen, dear God. I said he didn't die a spiritual death. He died a physical death.
What does that mean?
Bro, it means that his soul separated from his flesh. That's a physical death.
His soul separated from his death. From his what?
Bro, you're an idiot, bro. Get off my live. Bro, yo, these Muslims are pushing my patience today, bro. Listen, these Muslims I already have the hiccup, so my patience is already wearing thin. These Muslims are pushing my patience. Hey, his soul separated from his death, or what? Brother, are we so serious? Oh my, bro, these people are genuinely rockheads. Like, I'm trying, like, man, I can't be nice today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the messed up one, man. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, guys. Mario $2 super chat. These Muslims slow as hell. The Book of Nick 354. And that is the truth. Quez $2 super chat. Sam has good videos in the Angel of the Lord. Yeah, he probably does. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Phil $2 super chat. Cousin marriage. But, bro, that's like sibling marriage at this point. So full time, huh, Nick? Yeah, man. Listen, the reason I still want everyone to be saved, as much as I, you know, still want everyone to be saved. Razor to 5 super chat. Sad when you know it's not rage bait, it's actually low IQ. Yeah. Yeah, these people genuinely believe this stuff. Like, genuinely. Like, genuinely believe this stuff, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hello?
Yeah, does the father affirm he's the father?
It depends. Do you think God has predicate knowledge?
No.
What is predicate knowledge?
Predicate knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes, so when you predicate something.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Stop coming on here and plugging your nose and acting like you're someone you're not. Predicate knowledge isn't a thing, by the way. That's why I said he's an idiot. Predicate knowledge isn't a thing, bro. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Paco follow super chat. The Quran, fight the Jews. Nadir, what a beautiful verse, bro. That was so funny. Bro, that was actually so funny. Like, bro. I literally, let me show you. I literally like already made a clip of that. It's funny y'all bring that up because I already made a clip of that, bro. Was it this one?
I'll respond to that too, I guess. Here to the person, I think it was Zulkarnain,
Where was it?
calling for violence against Jews, while you say the Quran is quote unquote peaceful. It's Sahih.
It's the quote, it's the hadith I read earlier. Yeah, it's a beautiful example of the peacefulness of Islam. It talked about
He said it's a beautiful example of the peacefulness of Islam. Brother, the verse said, go kill the Jews. Bro, there's no way. Like, dog, these people are clueless. The Jules with a $5 super chat. Hold your breath and take 10 swallows of your drink to reset your breathing. Trust me. I don't even know if I got 10 swallows of this drink left in the can. So I might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I might be cooked. Not that much left. Bro leaked where you live. I know. We talked about that. Hello?
Hello.
What's going on?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm good. What you got?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you're gonna take this as an acceptable reason. I think the reason to not be a Christian, or a reason to not be a Christian, is that there are no reasons to be a Christian.
There are no reasons to be a Christian? Do you have reasons not to be, though? Like, actual, like,
There are no
reason
good
not to
reasons
be?
to be a Christian, so
What do
that's
you
my
consider
reason.
a good reason to follow religion?
A sufficient reason to prove a religion is true.
Wow, so a good reason is a sufficient reason. Wow, that really showed me a lot, man. So I'll ask
Yeah,
again, I
you
guess.
said according to me. You said according
Yes,
to me. I
so
gave you my
according
definition.
to you, a good reason to follow religion is a sufficient reason? Okay, so a good
To
reason
prove
to,
it's
so,
true,
so a
a
good so
sufficient
so a
reason
good
to prove it's true.
okay, I'm asking what would those conditions be to have a sufficient reason?
To prove it's true,
Yes.
it would be something that proves divine origin.
Brother, I'm asking like what would you need to show that?
All right, it could be just proof that what you say is true. Proof
my
that
gosh.
what
Oh
God
my
reveals.
gosh, bro.
Prove that you
Like
have what
what?
God revealed.
Like what? I can just say, oh, the Bible. It says it comes from God. What do you mean by proof?
Okay, so it would be proof that
Here, I'll just ask you. I'll make it easy.
yeah.
What proof do you have? I'm assuming you're Muslim. What proof do you have that makes you believe, okay, Islam is the true religion?
Yeah, all right. So it's untempered evidence of miracles and claims made by the prophet.
Okay, like what miracles, for example?
Many miracles. So you have the splitting of the moon.
Okay. What type of
so
attestation do you have to splitting the moon? Outside of,
eyewitness attestation.
okay, by who outside of Islamic sources?
It doesn't need to be outside of Islamic sources.
Okay, great. Doesn't need to be outside of Islamic sources. So I actually have the same proof for Christianity. We have proof of the resurrection. We have multiple people attesting to this.
Can you show the multiple people attesting to this?
Yes, Peter, John, they both attested that they saw the risen Christ.
Where?
In the Bible. In the book of Acts
Yeah,
specifically.
So the risen Christ, right? That doesn't, go against Islam or prove Christianity.
Yes, it does go against Islam. You guys don't believe he rose from the dead because he never died.
No, they reported what they saw, so they thought he resurrected.
No, they saw him. They said they actually saw him.
Yeah, that's what happens when you see someone after they die.
They said they literally saw the piercings in his sides.
Okay, so you say Peter saw this?
Yes.
The resurrection?
Yes.
All right. So to see him, how does this prove Christianity? I'll grant you that he
because
resurrected.
you said that proof would be multiple attestations of a miracle. So I gave you multiple.
Yeah,
multiple
untampered
attestations of a
with.
miracle.
How do I know
Okay,
this
prove,
goes?
okay, great. Prove Acts is tampered with.
No, I said untampered proof.
Yeah, so I believe Acts is untampered with unless you have any evidence on the contrary. Do you have any defeater for Acts being tampered with?
Yeah, but I'm saying but first, before we prove that, we have to like first assert that this evidence specifically proves Christianity.
Yes, it proves Christianity in the claim that Christ died and rose again from the dead.
Yeah, but there are other claims Christianity makes.
Great, and there's other claims that Islam makes besides the splitting of the moon, but that's what you brought up. So I'm also bringing up a miracle I'm literally
alright,
bringing up
so
the same type of evidence you brought up.
yeah, but the thing is, my evidence, right? It goes back to the prophet, and it would substantiate him in making the other claims.
Okay, this would substantiate them for making the other claims too, because
No,
they
it wouldn't
actually
be.
were with Christ. They actually were disciples of Christ.
Okay, so Jesus resurrected, therefore the passion narrative is true.
Yes, because those same people that saw him resurrected also saw him, for example, in the Transfiguration. Both John and Peter.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you have different books for Christianity. So you can have one book making a certain claim and another book making a different claim. And you can't use one book to substantiate all the other books. But while in Islam,
We can at
it's
least
this.
substantiate Peter's books and John's books. So according to Peter's and John's books, I believe that denotes enough of what we need to know about Christianity.
Okay, so how do you substantiate John's book?
What do you mean substantiate? There's no evidence that it's been tampered with. It's historical. So do you have any defeater for those?
It's historical?
Yes.
You have to prove that.
Yeah, because it was written by John according to every account that we have, according to his own disciples, etc.
Okay, so it was written by John.
Yes.
Only John?
Yes. Do you have any
Alright,
evidence it was
so
written by someone else?
no, actually yes. So
Oh,
we
sure.
can.
Who else is it written
Yeah.
by?
All right. You said it's only John. Okay, let's see.
Yep.
All right. So John 21:24. I'm pretty sure you've heard of this. This is a disciple that beareth witness of these things and wrote these things, and we know that his witness is true.
Yep.
So it
He's
says
speaking in
we.
third person. We is referring to the church. How does that prove it's not written by John? Who is it written by?
How do you know this is about the church talking?
Because he refers to we as the church more than once. That's not the only time he refers to we as the church.
But I'm saying no. I'm saying we here
So
refers
who is that
to the
written by?
author who's writing John.
So who is it written by? Who is John 21:24 written by?
Yeah, it's written by the anonymous people writing John.
What? Prove it.
It says we.
Brother, can we refer to one person? Or one being?
No.
Oh, it can't?
It can refer to one being, yeah.
Oh, so it can.
Yeah, only when it comes to God.
What? So what are you talking? Says who?
Or royal majesty. It depends on the use of plurality.
No, it can also be referring to someone who is of high value or of high esteem, such as a
So John here
disciple.
is using a majestic plural we.
Yeah, he's referring it to the church, is my point.
Can you prove that he's referring it to the church?
Yes, because of the commentaries we have.
Because of the commentary, so he
Yep,
himself
that's
doesn't
how we
explain
interpret
it.
it. Yeah, no,
So he himself doesn't explain.
texts themselves don't interpret themselves. No, texts don't interpret themselves. People have to
All
interpret
right.
them. That's the entire
Is there
point.
an introduction by John elsewhere where we can substantiate that this is one person writing the book? Because this is the only introduction we see.
We don't need
Or
an
the
introduction.
only.
We don't need an
So you
introduction
don't have
because
one.
we don't need an introduction because we have historical attestation from
Okay,
people
show
like
me.
Ignatius.
Prove that these commentaries which say this is the church are true, and
What do you
are
mean that they're
enough
true?
proof.
What do you mean?
Are
What do you
enough
mean?
proof?
What does it mean for a commentary to be true?
A commentary to substantiate what it says. Yeah, that's all.
I don't know what you mean. What that means to be true, though.
Okay, so if we have several commentaries saying that this is that we here refers to the church, how do I know to believe these commentaries? What proof is there to
Yes,
believe these
because
commentaries?
if they have proper apostolic succession, then you would know that they would be someone proper who can actually interpret this. In the same way, if Muhammad says he split the moon, and I say, oh, how do we know the moon there isn't just referring to a toilet seat that he called the moon? How do we know it's actually referring to the moon?
Because that's what the word moon means.
Can moon be used in a metaphorical way?
Not to a toilet, no.
Well, can the moon be used in a metaphorical way at all? To mean
It
something
depends.
else?
It depends.
Yeah, in any way, I'm asking. Can moon be used in a metaphorical way to refer to anything else?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
Not
So
a toilet though,
oh, okay, great. Well, for how do you know it's talking about the moon and not anything else that it could be metaphorical?
because of the context of the hadith.
How does the context of the how do you know you're interpreting the context of the hadith correctly?
Because it says the moon was split over the two mountains.
How do you know though that the moon is and how do you know the mountains are referring to the mountains in the ground?
Because that's a literal interpretation. That's the how we understand text.
Oh, so it's literal. How do you get interpretations literal, not metaphorical? Where do you get that from?
By reading the apparent definition.
How do you know he's using the apparent definition?
Because there's no reason to suspect otherwise.
Okay, so I can say there's no reason to suspect otherwise for the commentary of them saying that we is referring to the church because he's used we to refer to the church in other ways. Fantastic.
How in those other ways is this we analogous to this one? How do we prove that?
Because that's the only time he's ever used we is for the church. We have no evidence of any other time of him using
Yeah,
we
can
in a
you
different
prove
way.
can you prove that usage of we is the same usage of we in this verse?
What do you mean? It's the same word.
No, I'm saying
So if we're going
he
by
could-
the apparent meaning of we, it's the same way he's always
yeah,
used
okay.
it.
So can you show me an example where he says we for the church?
Yeah, sure. What was the verse you're on? John 21:24?
Yep.
All right, so the word there is oide that's used. So I can actually get the proper Greek. What is actually ironic. All right. So I'll show you where it refers to the church. Specifically, it's going to refer to the disciples as well. And John, I think it actually refers to it in the same chapter. In John 21:4. John 21:4. In John 21:4, he refers to the disciples as we, which is the church. The disciples are going to literally the start of the church. But when the morning had now come, Jesus stood on the shore, yet the disciples did not know that it was Jesus. So he refers to the disciples, and the word know there is the same exact word that's used in John 21:24.
Okay, what verse is this?
John 21:4.
All right. So same chapter. Okay.
Yep. And the word know in John 21:4 is the same exact word that's used in John 21:24.
Okay, where's the we usage?
When it says no, that's the same word that's used for the we in John 21:24.
I'm talking about we specifically, not just
Yes,
know.
yes. If we go by the Greek, it's the same exact word used there.
Yeah, we know is the same exact phrase, but we specifically is different.
Okay, there. If you look at the Greek, there's no separation between the we and the no. Go to the Greek
Okay,
of John
so
21:24. There's no
so
separation.
using your logic, right? So the word oide, right? It's the same one used in Matthew 13:32, right? So we can say so we can say
13:32.
so we can say it's we in Matthew 13:32.
It's saying we know, so it's using the word know in declaration with a multiplicity of persons.
Yeah, I'm saying where specifically does it say we as in the church?
Yeah, I'm saying in John 21:24, there is no we that's separated from the no. Can you show
And
me
from
that?
oide, right?
Yeah. Can you show me any we that's separated from no in John 21:24 in the Greek?
Okay, and I'm saying where is it in John 21:4 specifically? Where is we?
Where it says no. It's
I don't
the-
see no in
Brother,
John
oh my
21:4.
God, oh my gosh. Please pull up John 21:24 in the Greek. Tell me what word is used for we there.
You said oide. I'm gonna take your word for that.
Okay. What word in the Greek is used in John 21:4?
I don't see no.
In the Greek.
Okay, let me pull up the Greek then. But the disciples knew not, right?
If you're in John 21:4.
That's where I am.
Okay. So what word is used in the Greek there?
Oidon.
1492, right?
What do you mean 1492?
It's
As in the
1492
word?
in the lexicon, right? That's the
I see
number above the word.
3609A.
Here, how to show my screen.
It says to have seen or hence to know.
These people don't know how to study, bro. It's okay. I'll just show you. I don't know how.
All right, just show me because that's what I see.
All right. See the word for new there. What is the number right above it?
Yeah, that's 1492.
Oh, okay. So the same exact word that's used in John 21:24. The same exact Greek word.
All right, let me just pull it up real quick here. So I'm on the NASB lexicon, and it says 3609A. The disciples did not know that it was Jesus. Is that the segment you're referring to, or?
It says, now morning having already come, stood Jesus on the shore. And however, the disciples knew not. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
referring to. They
this
knew.
part in the lexicon, it says 3609A.
I literally just showed you, brother. It's literally 1490.
But I'm telling you what I'm seeing right now. It's Bible Hub as well.
You're on Bible Hub?
Yep.
Okay, so let me share my screen again on Bible Hub. Is this what you're seeing right here? On your Bible Hub?
I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing the chart, the table. Where it goes.
Where did
like,
you go
each
to
part.
get to where you're at? Tell me that. Where did
I
you
just
go
searched
to
up
get to where
Bible Hub lexicon, John 21:4. That's
Bible
all.
Hub lexicon 21:4 or John 21:4.
You should like see a table with the Strongs and Origin and Greek and NASB.
I don't know what the frick you're on. Yeah, I think you're on specifically a specific translation. Like you're on NASB, you said.
Yeah.
So when you're
NASB
studying
lexicon.
lexicons, you don't go to a specific translation of lexicon if you want to know the Greek. You just search up John 21:4 interlinear, and it doesn't give you any specific translation. It gives you the Greek.
All right, let me just go to the interlinear. All right, I have it now.
So
okay,
what number is used there?
Not 1492.
Not 1492, and you looked up John 21:4 lexicon.
I see it. No, I said I see it. 1492.
Okay, 1492 is used there. Okay, so it's the
All
same
right.
exact word that's used in John 21.
All right. So now let's contrast that with John 21:24.
Go ahead. It's gonna be the same exact word.
Yeah, but the disciples knew not, and we know. They obviously there has to be a difference for this translation. So
okay, what's the difference?
yeah, so it says oidamin. So there's a difference in the I'm pretty sure conjugation.
Okay, what's the difference in the conjugation?
So one says oidamin, and the other says
I know what they say. I'm asking
oidisen.
what's the difference in the
Oidisen.
conjugation?
So yeah, let me pull it up again. So they differ in the tense and person.
In the person.
Yeah. So
Okay, what's the tense difference there?
So the idesen is pluperfect indicative, and oidamen is perfect indicative. So it's not pluperfect; it's perfect.
Okay,
for oidamen.
what's perfect indicative?
Perfect indicative.
Yeah.
It's just like it indicates the current state of knowing or comprehension.
No, that's actually the complete opposite. It's something
It's used with the present. It's used with the present meaning. That's what perfect indicative is.
A perfect indicative is something that has been completed, that's lasting. That's what a perfect indicative is.
All right, you want me to like search it up?
Yeah, please search up what is a perfect indicative.
All right,
and
let me search the perfect indicative.
Please tell me what
it says. Ongoing results in the present.
So it's something that's been completed. That's talking about things in the future, right?
Completed in the past, but with ongoing actions.
So it's not talking about the present. It's talking about the past and the future. So it's literally talking about everything but what you said.
No. It's talking about the past and the present, not the future.
Where do you get it from that's talking about the present? You think it's talking about the past, present, and future?
Yeah, so let me show you. Perfect indicative.
Do you think in John 21:24 he's talking about the past of what they knew in the past?
Yeah, so it says a completed action in present time. This is in you can go to, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Daedalus, umkc.edu. It says past, wait. Yeah, so it says the pluperfect tense is used to describe completed action in the past.
I didn't ask about oh my gosh.
My bad. I read the wrong thing. Relax. The perfect tense is used to describe completed action in the present time.
So it has nothing to do with the future now?
No, it has to do with the present.
You literally just said it had to do with the future in the first definition you read. Which one is it?
None of my definitions had future.
You want me to like replay the clip where you literally said it has?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. What is a perfect indicative?
All right, let me search the perfect indicative.
He didn't say anything about the future, guys.
Results in the present.
Ongoing. So it's something that's been completed. That's talking about things in the future, right?
Completed in the past, but with ongoing.
So it's not talking about the present. It's talking about the past. Ongoing. What does ongoing mean? Does ongoing not mean the future?
No, it means the present.
Ongoing. What does ongoing mean?
It means it's still going on.
It means it continues, right?
In the present, not the future.
Ongoing things don't happen.
They happen in the present. They become the future, but they're not the future.
Ongoing.
So notice how you fail to get a clip out of me.
Ongoing definition.
Yeah, it says it's happening in the present.
Continuing on.
Yeah, meaning the present.
Something ongoing doesn't go in the future.
The present becomes the future, but it happens in the present, not the future.
So it becomes the future.
Search up what, okay, I'm going to search up what ongoing is.
It
Ongoing
means
is
continue.
primarily present.
Oh.
Ongoing is primarily present, describing something that is currently in progress.
Oh, okay,
So
where are you reading definition from? I'll go to it.
Vocabulary.com.
Okay, let's go to it.
If something is ongoing, it is happening now. If you have an ongoing with your argument with your neighbor, it means you're arguing before.
And it looks like you'll be
now.
read the ending part. Read the ending part.
And it looks like you'll be arguing in.
So it has something to do with the future. Yes or no?
No, the present becomes the future.
Does it have something to do with the future or not? Ongoing.
It says currently happening. That's
Does
the definition.
ongoing
Search it up.
have something to do with the future? Yes or no?
The present becomes the future.
Does ongoing have something to do with the future? Yes or no?
Okay, technically everything has to do with the future. The past has to do with the future. The present has to do with the future.
Oh my god!
You're trying to trap me into some useless.
It's not trying
cage.
to trap you, bro. I'm trying to get you to understand basic
Yeah,
words.
what does it mean?
We'll go back to square one.
Future? Technically, everything has to do with something with the future.
We'll go back to square one, okay?
Yeah, and by the way, you said my definition had future in it, and and you replayed the clip.
Yes,
there was no
you said
future.
ongoing. Yes, ongoing.
So then I wasn't
future.
wrong.
Yes,
all right?
yes.
So then I wasn't wrong.
You were wrong. Because it literally ongoing.
Okay,
means
what
future.
does current mean? What does current mean?
Oh my gosh, current means in the moment, in the present.
Okay, in the moment. So in the present, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So search up the definition of ongoing in the same website. It says currently happening.
Brother, and it also says going to happen in the future, right?
It says and it looks like.
So it has to do with something that looks like it's gonna happen in the future, right?
The past has to do with something with the future.
Bro, oh my god.
Everything has to do something with the future, but I'm saying it's not the future. It's happening right now.
This is insane.
The now becomes the future.
If it has nothing to do with the future, why does it have future in the very definition?
It says and it looks like it's gonna happen because the present becomes the future.
Because it's ongoing, meaning it's supposed to keep occurring in the future.
Using
Listen, let's just
I'm
go
gonna
back.
show you that
Let's
you're
just
being
go back
dishonest.
to square one because
Let's go to square one.
Okay, let's go to
But
square
before
one.
that, before
Bro,
that,
let's
right?
let's just go to
When
square
I
one.
said
This is
when I
crazy.
said present, right? You said wrong. So according to no, because you're trying now you're trying to backtrack. When I said present, you said that's wrong. That it has to do with the future and the present and the past. But now when I said present and I showed you the definition is present, you said, oh, but it does have something to do with the future. So don't
That's
backtrack.
the point. It does.
It says, and it looks like it's gonna happen in the future. It doesn't have to happen in the future.
It doesn't, bro. I'm saying if this actual word, the active indicative, it has to do with the future. That was my whole point. So now let's go back because this I don't know how the frick we even got here. This is insane. You said, I mean, make sure I'm not strawmanning you. You said.
Okay, so another definition, by the way.
Can you stop talking for 5 seconds, dear
Okay, but it says something
God.
that may develop in the
This is
future.
crazy.
May. It says may, not that it does happen in the future. So you're
Fantastic,
wrong.
great. I'm glad you're
So
getting it out.
You agree? You concede.
No, this is embarrassing.
So
This
why
is
does it say
crazy.
it may happen in the
Brother,
future?
can you stop talking for 5 seconds? This is insane.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. You said, so I don't straw man you. You know that this thing is true because it has it has a miracle that is attested by other people besides Muhammad, correct?
Wait, are you going to like are you like
We're
forgetting
starting
this
from
whole
square
thing?
one.
Why?
So I don't straw man you. Dear God, do you not remember the
No,
argument?
no, you don't have to go to square one. to
We
straw
do,
man.
we do. Clearly.
No, you don't, because my whole
my goodness.
argument was that John is writing in plural. It's not actually John.
Yes, and I disagree. I think that he's talking about the church.
Yeah, and now you have to prove that. You're not going to backtrack and forget this whole thing.
because we go by the interpretation of the church fathers. Well, okay, so what epistemology do you use to determine whether or not like something is true or false, for example?
Yeah, I told you before. I said it's untampered, and it proves that this source is divinely inspired.
Brother, I asked you how you prove it, and you said, and it proves it. That was one of your sequiturs. What does it mean to prove it? What is proof to you in this instance?
Yeah, proof. It's just sufficient evidence for whatever.
Proof is sufficient evidence, brother. That's just another meaning for proof. Can you give me an example of something that would be sufficient evidence?
I gave you on the hadith of the Prophet.
Okay, so it attested miracles by others than just the one who said, correct?
That are untampered and go back to the person.
Okay, that are untampered and go back to the person. Okay.
And are connected with others, any other like source about this person. So
And are
it doesn't
connected with other sources about this
yeah,
person.
so it only gives credit right where it's due. So in your Bible, you have different books written by different authors. So just because one book can be true or have a true claim doesn't mean the other books are true and everything that Jesus says in those books are true.
Okay, so can we say that, for example, let's just talk about just the crucifixion, for instance. Let's just talk about the crucifixion, okay? Can we say that because we have multiple independent attested sources, such as John and Matthew, who witnessed the crucifixion, or we can say John and Peter, actually, that both witnessed the crucifixion, can we say that then the crucifixion is going to be a historical fact?
I
Using
believe
your
the crucifixion
criteria.
is historical.
Okay, so can we use that then to say the crucifixion occurred?
I don't believe that they're completely independent, right? But in regards to the crucifixion, yes, there are independently attested sources.
Okay, so in the
that say
same
that.
way you believe Muhammad split the moon, should we also believe that Christ was crucified?
Historically, as in seen by the people and their eyewitness accounts, yes.
Okay, so you believe that Christ was crucified?
No, that's different. That's a different.
What? Okay,
question.
what's the symmetry breaker between why you believe Muhammad split the moon but don't believe that Jesus was actually crucified?
The symmetry breaker is they're both historical events. So all historical events are recorded by eyewitness, usually recorded by eyewitnesses, and these are primary sources. So all we can say for sure is that it is historical that people saw that Jesus died, and it is historical that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam split the moon.
Okay, so what's the symmetry
in
breaker as to
regards
why
to
you believe one and not the other?
Yeah, because in regards to the moon, so while it is historical that people saw Jesus crucified, it was a supernatural event where the underlying reality is different from what people saw, and this is
Underlying
attested.
reality is different.
Yeah, the underlying reality of what happened during the crucifixion is different and divinely
According to
revealed by
what?
God,
According to what evidence?
according to the Quran and Hadith.
Okay, and how do you know the Quran is truly from God?
Yeah, so then that goes back to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam having it independently attested miracles.
Okay, we have independently attested miracles in the Bible too, though.
Yeah, I agree. That doesn't prove
So-
that Jesus is God.
Okay, but if we have
Or
independently
claims of
attested
Christianity.
miracles in the Bible, let's say in specific books, let's say in Matthew, we have independently tested miracles. Can we trust Matthew to be from God because we have independently tested miracles?
We can only trust that Jesus did those miracles if they're independently attested.
No,
We
I'm
can't
asking,
trust everything in Matthew
Okay, so just because Muhammad did miracles, why does that mean we can trust the entire Quran?
because the Quran comes from Muhammad.
Okay, and Matthew
And we
comes
can
from
prove it.
Matthew.
Matthew is not Jesus. That's
I
not the
didn't
point.
say that. I'm saying there are supernatural events in Matthew that are recorded.
I agree.
So why can we not say then that Matthew is supposed to be a book that can be considered to be both historical and supernatural?
Because the independently attested miracles are of Jesus, not of Matthew's. So the independently attested miracles don't prove that Matthew is a true source. They prove that Jesus is a true source. But Matthew doesn't go back to Jesus. It goes back to Matthew. While the
Wait,
Quran
Matthew
goes back
doesn't
to
go back to Jesus?
No, it goes back to Matthew.
So Matthew wasn't a disciple of Jesus?
I don't believe Matthew is actually written by Jesus, by the way.
Well, yeah, you don't believe Matthew is written by Jesus? No.
And
duh.
even if he is a
Who
disciple
does
of
believe
Jesus,
Matthew's written? Bro, who
it doesn't.
believes Matthew was written by Jesus?
I don't believe that.
So why did you say I don't believe? Who does?
What do you mean?
Who
You do.
believe? I believe Matthew is written by Jesus.
No, I mean written by Matthew. Oh my God.
Why don't you believe Matthew is written by Matthew?
That doesn't matter. Actually, it's actually very tangential to
Okay,
our
great.
point.
So
anyways.
Matthew is written by Matthew. So Matthew records.
Even if it is written by Matthew, even if I grant you it's written by Matthew, the miracles only
So
attest to the
why-
truth of the prophet, not of Matthew.
Okay, and
Matthew
okay,
can be a
great. So
liar.
Matthew says that Jesus transcended, right? He transcended.
Yeah, that's a
on the
claim
mountain.
about Jesus. That's not a claim about Matthew.
Great, okay, do you believe that according to Matthew that it is true that Jesus did in fact transcend on the mountain?
I don't know enough about this event. I don't know enough about it. But I'm saying the Quran and
Okay,
the
let
symmetry
me think
breaker.
of
I told you the
another
symmetry
event.
breaker.
Let me
Do you
think
agree
of
that I gave you a
another
true symmetry breaker?
Between what?
Between the hadith proving that Muhammad is a true source and because the Quran comes directly from Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that therefore it is credible by my
It's a
standard.
symmetry breaker. I just don't think it's a symmetry. I don't think that it's a
Okay,
it's
so
good-
it is
it's
a
good
symmetry breaker, okay.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't think it's a good symmetry breaker. But since you don't know a lot about that miracle, let me talk about another one. Okay. What about Jesus raising people from the dead? Do you believe that it is true that Jesus raised people from the dead because it was multiply attested?
Yeah.
So you do believe Jesus raised people from the dead?
Yep.
Okay, great. Let's keep going on the next ones. Do you believe he turned water into wine?
I don't have a definitive answer on that. Is it independently attested?
Yes, by both John and Luke.
Yeah, but it would. Do you know what independently means?
Yes, meaning that it is non-dependent on one another, not dependent
Yeah,
on someone
so
else.
I've heard of this, right? And I want you to confirm this, but a lot of historians, they find plagiarism in these books with the same exact wording and some of the events. So that would go against our definition of independent,
Not
correct?
between the two I just named.
So in between Luke and Matthew?
Between Luke and John.
And Luke and John?
Yes.
All right, so and John comes after later, right?
Yeah, John's the latest gospel.
And so the wordings of the miracle of the water into wine, is that like different wording in John and Luke?
Yeah, it's not the same exact wording.
And so we can prove that this isn't plagiarized.
I don't know what you mean by prove, but I'm saying it's not the exact same wording.
Okay, great. But how would we prove that these are independent witness accounts and not John copying off Luke?
Yeah, because we have no evidence that they were together copying off each other. We would have no, so we can just use different epistemology. We can use phenomenal conservatism to say that we have no defeater for it.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say the default position, the initial state of all historical criticism, is that if something comes later than X and it has the same event as X, we would need to prove that these are independent and not just spreading accounts.
What would you need to prove that it's independent of it?
If these two authors were, well, it's very hard to actually, but I would say that to prove that these are independent would be if we can prove that they're in different geological or different locations.
Okay,
And
they were at the time of the writing, they were in different geological locations because they started different churches.
yeah, but I'm saying again, it's very hard to independently attest something.
Okay, but I'm just giving the criteria you just gave. They were in different geological positions, so.
Yeah, but I'm saying it would only work if Jesus did or was known for doing something in location X and in location Y, and these two locations are very far from each other, and that if these two people in these two different geological regions report the same thing in around the same time frame, right? So it would be like they can't have enough time for the accounts to spread out. Then yes, we would say that. But if
Yes,
there's
John and Luke had very far away geological positions at the time of the writing. So.
but they're reporting the same event that happened in the same place.
Great. What does that have to do with anything?
I believe it's impossible to prove independence.
Okay, great. So you can't prove that, for example, when the Quran
Not with this specific circumstance.
So you agree then that when the Quran talks about the Jesus making the clay birds, you can't prove it's not plagiarism from the Gospel of Thomas?
Jesus making the clay bird?
Yes.
Can I prove like independence?
Yeah, from the Gospel of Thomas, yeah.
I can prove independence from substantiating the Quran is true, but not.
Can you prove independence that it's not plagiarizing the Gospel of Thomas?
Yeah, my proof would be that the Quran is from a divine origin.
That doesn't prove that this divine origin isn't plagiarizing.
It does, because if it was plagiarizing, we would assume that this God was copying off agnostic gospel.
Yeah, how do you know he's not copying off that Gnostic gospel?
Because God doesn't copy other people's literary works in our paradigm.
Says who? Who says he? Who says?
Because God's words are the most eloquent. He doesn't need to copy any human.
Bro, says who?
God's words differ from every other
just
person's
circular,
words.
Bro. You're just saying it's because he says so.
Yeah, but no, but it's not circular because we can verify that this Quran is divine.
Do you think
in origin.
everything in the Quran is true and divine?
Yeah.
So what about where it says that John is that John was the first person ever named John, the son of Zechariah?
John was the first person ever named John?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean? I take it.
So you think the son of Zechariah was the first person in history ever named John?
Ever named John? Well, I have to let me just pull it up real quick.
Sure. It's Surah 19:7. You find it?
Yeah.
So can you explain it to me? How is that possible?
What do you mean? How is it not possible?
Because we have historical evidence of people being named John before him.
Can you show me?
Yes, John Hyrcanus. He was a Jewish high priest in 164 BC.
What's his name?
John Hyrcanus. Hyrcanus.
Is he Hebrew or?
He was a Jewish high priest. I don't know what you mean. He's a Hebrew.
So what's his name in Hebrew?
It would have been Hilcanus.
Yeah, Yochanan is not Yahya.
What does Yahya translate to in Hebrew?
It's not about the translation. That was his literal name.
Do you think the son of Zechariah was he was what, Arab?
He was named the translation of Yahya.
Which is what in Hebrew?
That's not you. Whatever you said, Yohanan. That's not what it is.
So what is it? What is John in Hebrew?
Okay, so it's the Arabic equivalent of John is Yohanna.
What I just said, Johannes. It's the same word, bro.
No.
I
You
just said.
Okay, spell it out.
I don't know how to spell it, bro. I say it's Johannes.
Okay, can you spell it?
I just said no. I don't know how to frick to spell Hebrew.
Okay,
I said
I'm
Johannes.
gonna show you. Did you spell out Y? Okay, wait.
I didn't spell nothing.
Can you? No, it sounds the same. It's different. Can you find the spelling?
Brother, was John the son of Zechariah? Was he Arab or was he Jewish?
No, but I'm saying that the Arabic word of Yahya translated to the Hebrew is not the words used in the Bible.
I'm asking you, is John the son of Zechariah, was he Arab or was he Hebrew?
He was Hebrew.
He was Hebrew. Okay, so his Hebrew name, what was John? Whatever John translates to in Hebrew would have been the same thing as John Hyrcanus.
Yeah, but that's not according to
Hebrew.
But this is according to the Quran. This is what it was.
Great, according to the Quran. I'm saying the Quran's wrong.
No, but you have to prove that.
Because it says he's the first one named this. Was he the first one named?
And he is. Because the Arabic equivalent of John is Yuhanna. It is not the Hebrew, or it is not the Hebrew equivalent of John, which is Yowchannan.
Does John, the son of Zechariah, have the same name as John Hyrcanus?
I'm not sure.
If they're both Hebrew and both their names are John in English, would they have the same name in Hebrew?
Not according to the Quran, because John is the first one named that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
This is an internal critique.
I'm telling you, this is
literally an internal
false,
critique,
bro. I'm asking.
But you realize
please answer honestly. I just want you to answer this honestly. If two people's names translated in English are John and they're both
I don't believe
Hebrew,
they have the same name.
Brother, please listen. If two people's names, it's a hypothetical, if two people's names translated to English is John and they are both Hebrew, would their names be the same in that Hebrew?
No, they wouldn't be.
What would be the difference?
I gave you one. One says Yowchannan. That translates to John in the English, while the other Yuhannan, no C and no W and no O, this one translates to John as well. You can have two different words which translate to the same name.
Tell me which one Yahya translates to.
It translates to Yuhannan.
Okay. Yuhan. Yuh what?
Yuhanna.
Anna. Okay, so if I show you that this guy's name's Yahuna, you say Yahuna's Hebrew?
No,
it's not. You lied. That's Arabic. What? Why you lying? Yahuna's Arabic. Well, you just lied.
Wait, so what?
No.
One second. No, it originates from the Hebrew name Yohanna.
Oh, so there's one name for John in the Hebrew.
No, there's another one. I gave you another one.
No, you gave me Johanna.
No, I gave you the other one, which had the C in it.
Okay, give me the two Hebrew names. Give me the two Hebrew names.
Write it down. Yowchannan.
Anan. Okay.
It has a C in it, right? Did you write it?
Okay,
Yochanan,
what's the next one?
The other one is Yohanna, or Yohanan.
Okay, go ahead, spell it.
Which is Yohannan.
Yohannan.
Yep, this one doesn't have a C. It's not Yohanan, it's Yohanan.
That's the same word.
It's not.
Wait. They literally, what does Johanna mean and Johanna mean?
It's not about the meaning. I'm talking about the actual word. Names are both phonetic and names are both. It's both about the meaning and the pronunciation.
You said Y. You said Y. Spell the first one again.
Yochanan.
Okay, Yoch.
Sorry.
Yoch. Can you show me someone named Yoch that's not named?
It's a Hebrew name. It's a Hebrew name. I don't have to show you anyone named that.
Okay. Which one was the son of Zechariah name? That's my question.
I already told you why. It's the one without the C.
Okay, without the C. Okay, fantastic. Now, if I show you someone with this name, if I show you that the other John had this spelling for his name, will you agree the Quran was wrong on this?
No, because I would have to. I'll tell you why. Because I have to. Again, there are several explanations for this, right? So I'm not gonna say the Quran is wrong because my specific explanation is wrong.
Give me the explanation then as to how, if they have the same spelling in the name, how exactly he was the first one named this.
All right.
Can you explain it? Hello?
What?
I said, can you explain it?
I would just say that the translation of the Yahya in Hebrew, that would just be different.
No, but I'm saying if we can go back and see.
I can't come up with one. I can't come up with one right now.
I know.
I think this is the only.
Yeah, I know. I know you can't come up with an answer. Yo, this question stumps him, bro. This question stumps him. This question stumps the Muslims so bad. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. The hiccups are coming back. I'm cooked. Oh my gosh. Bro, this question absolutely stumps the Muslims. They can't answer. Bro, so I can't come up with an answer right now. Maybe just because you're dishonest, you know? Drink water, please. I have been all day. It hasn't helped. Y'all telling me hold my breath. Y'all want me to pass out. All right. Razor to super chat. Besides Muslims, have you encountered an anti-Pauline? Yeah, all the time. Yeah. All the Unitarian, well, a lot, like the Hebrew Unitarians normally, like the Nazarenes. Mongoose 5 super chat. My doctor just fought me on Muslims killing non-believers. It is in the Quran. He said it is fake news. That's not fake. That's 100% true. Holy crap! I can't. I can like feel the indigestion in my chest too when I hiccup or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Oh my gosh, I'm cooked. Rhonda Maria 70 is our super chat. True prophets will be wished. Yeah, that was insane. Phil with a $2 super chat. Anything to not admit being wrong, liars. That's 100% true. Loki Chico to $10 super chat. For the headaches these Muslims be giving you, God bless Hermano. Thank you, Loki Chico. I appreciate it. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water, bro. I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got Dr. PG. Okay. Whew. Hey, yo, ever since y'all remember earlier in the live how I was telling you guys how I got that weird thing from Alibaba in the mail? Them weird claws. I think China's doing, what is it called? Biological warfare with me. Original the $10 super chat. If Jesus and his followers are Muslim and Allah made it appear down on the cross when he actually didn't, does this mean Allah directly led to corrupt inscription? Yeah, according to his argument, it must have. Yeah, I had to, right? According to that dude's argument we talked the other day. I think for the gifts too. Peace and Elise, all them. Oh my gosh. Make my super chat worth it? What, you want me to take 10 sips and... I wasn't even gonna go live for the hiccups, to be honest, but I did anyways because I had some things I needed to say. Hello?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, so I don't appreciate how you strawmaned my position last time we discussed after you dropped me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you said nature's alone removes the contradiction. That's just not true because when I used the squared circle example, you said, Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Is a circle a nature or a subject? Which one is it? I said it's both, but not in the same way, okay? Because the shape in itself is going to be the subject. The circle itself, like, you know, that's going to be
the nature of that subject, of that shape. You
Wait,
can even look this up.
What's the difference between a nature and a subject, according to you?
A nature and a subject?
Mhm.
Yeah, so nature is the way that like essence exists and operates, meaning like the capacities, attributes, and activities that flow from that essence. Subject is gonna be like any like well in this context, in this way, it's gonna be the shape. That would be the
Brother, I asked you what is a subject, not what is the subject. Here, how do you define subject?
Yeah, let me think. Subject. Like I mean kind of like a, person or a place or a thing. Like
Brother, a person, place, or thing is a
is
subject?
that funny?
Yes, what the frick?
I mean,
A
it's
person,
just not,
place, or thing.
I just don't have the definition off the top of my head.
So you don't know what a subject is, you're calling a subject.
I know what a subject is.
What's a noun?
What's a noun?
Yes.
I kind of just said it.
So you think a subject is a noun?
No, but the words to
Y'all, you just
define
define
noun.
them the same exact way. What's the difference between subject and noun?
The words to define noun can be, like, ow.
So what's the difference between a noun and a subject?
A noun is a person, place, or thing, like a
Which is
word.
how you just described subject. So what's the difference?
But it's describing a word though.
It's describing it. It's talking about a word that's describing a person, place, or thing. So what's the difference between that and a subject?
Every time I come on here, you make me define words that I don't have.
Because y'all don't know how to. Y'all don't know what you're saying.
Okay,
you
all
just
right, all
define
right.
subject as a person, place, or thing.
Shape. You know what a shape is?
I do. I don't think
Can
you
you define
do.
a shape?
Yes, a shape.
I'm
Yes.
not defining a shape.
Oh my god, bro! What? What?
So you know what I mean, right?
I don't, because you just described subject as a person, place, or thing.
I just said shape, dude. I just said shape.
And you said the shape is a subject.
You know what a subject? Yes, a shape. A subject. Wait, what?
You said the shape
Is there an
is a
issue with
subject.
that? A shape is a subject. What?
Okay, if a shape is a subject, I asked you to define subject. Do you think a shape is a noun?
I'm telling you, like, things that are subjects. Is that not good enough?
Is a shape a noun?
Is a shape a noun? No, dude, because it's describing a word. What?
And the word
A shape is not
and
a
the word
word.
is describing what?
A shape is not a word, dude.
And the word that a noun is picking out is describing what?
The word that the noun is picking out is describing what?
Yes.
The word that the noun is picking out.
A person, place, or thing.
Yeah, I said they can go.
So how is one has it not a noun, but it's a subject, but it's not a noun?
One,
If they
yeah,
mean the
one.
same.
I just said, dude. One describes a word. One doesn't, dude.
Oh my gosh. Can a subject also be a word as well?
You mean, can a word be a subject?
Yes.
Can a word be a subject? Good question, bro. I don't know.
I know you don't. Go study more. Go study more, man. Yes, words can be subject because subject can be referring to a subject of a sentence. This is my point, right? These people come on here and they start using things they don't. They say I strawman them, right? They say I strawman them, okay? But they literally, like, they don't know the words they're using. Like, they legit don't know the words they're using, bro. It's so bad. This Higo's about to make me mad, bro. Loki Chico, the 5 people to get the memberships. W Mans, God bless you, Chico. Oh my gosh, bro. Freaking Higo's. I saw what you sent me, Giuseppe, but I can't look at it right now, man. I gotta do this live, man. Mr. Blackadder says, yo, Nick, I argued against several atheists on morality. One of them used principle of generic consistency / well-being. I don't know what that means. I'd have to hear the argument. I probably know it if I heard it. I don't know what the principle of generic consistency and well-being is, though. I'll be completely honest. I can't answer that for you. Hold your breath. All right, if I pass out on stream, y'all know where I'm at. Ohio now. All right. I literally held my breath. I hiccup while I was holding my breath. Let's see if I hiccup It didn't work. Y'all are wrong. Y'all were wrong. Ugh. I'm struggling, guys. This person's not connecting. Ugh. Take a deep breath. I've tried it.
Yo,
Soda, I tried that too. Hello?
I've been thinking about you.
That's very strange of you. That's very strange of you. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm cooked. Oh my gosh.
Brother,
Oh my gosh. Oh, look who it
you
is.
need the black cumin.
Oh
the
my
black
gosh.
seeds.
Guys, it is the lawyer of the black seeds, guys.
You need the cumin, the black cumin, the black seeds. It will heal you.
The black. Oh, I did not think of this. My hiccups will go away. Yo, can someone DoorDash me black seed oil, please? Oh my gosh, what's up, my guy? How are you, bro?
I just wanted to congratulate you on the total Orthodox W on your debate. I'm going to be doing a stream on it, breaking down tonight. I wanted to invite you if you have time. I see you're streaming now. But if you wanted to come and like give some like impressions at some point, even if it was for a few minutes, I wanted to extend the invitation to you. But
yeah, I'm trying to get rid of these freaking hiccups, bro, right now. These things will not stop. It's so I can barely talk to people, right? It's so freaking annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna try. But yeah, I'm glad you know because it was so bad, bro. It was so bad.
Yeah, well, you have another debate coming up with Jake, right?
Yeah, I'm been studying for that one too. So that's gonna be a good one too.
Yeah, a little more fireworks, I think.
Yeah,
he's got a bit more firepower than
he's gonna be on Inspiring Philosophy's channel too, which is nice. So
yeah, huge platform.
Heck yeah, that's gonna be sick. But yeah, I'll tune in. When are you going live? When do you go live?
9 Eastern.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 hours from now. Yeah, I'll probably pull up.
But all right, I'll send you the link on Twitter. But anyway, that's it, man.
All right, God bless you, my man.
Yep, later.
If y'all don't know, that's my boy Alex Soren, man. He's a Orthodox apologist who debates. He had a debate recently on the papacy where he fried a guy in the papacy. He's known as the EO lawyer. He's a dog. Loki Chico, bro, deep breath, hold it for as long as you can, let it go. Do that 3 times. See, first y'all told me, hold my breath for 10 seconds. I did. And then you told me to do it 3 times. Man, wait, that's going to be 6 times now? Bro, we're getting fried. I'm getting fried. Oh, also, by the way, Jason for joining the Patreon. WU. Watch the video. Well, I can't right now. I can't watch the video right now because I'm live, but I will. I promise. I promise you. Oh, also, let me shout out the people who also gave to the Give Butter. Let me shout them out. If you in here, W Ryan, appreciate you supporting on the Give Butter. Michael Evans, Darren Williams, Darren Gomez, Evelyn, Jason Holder, Albert. I appreciate all y'all for giving on the Give Butter link, man. Anybody who wants to Give Butter link is in the bio, man. Also, yeah, for sure. My mod dropped the chat to Alex Soren's YouTube. Make sure y'all sub to him. It would cure you. I don't believe it. All right, maybe I'll try it after this, guys. Giuseppe. When you hiccup for too long, it means someone's talking about you. I have no doubt. It's probably a lot of people talking about me. Hello?
Yo, Nick.
What's up?
Nick, so do you have water next to you?
Yes.
Okay, so you're supposed to... Okay, so drink the water, right? And then look up and then swallow. Like, I'm not joking. Look up and then swallow. And then your hiccup is gone.
I'm so sorry, but I can't do that on live. That's going to be an ultra pause moment. I can't do that on live. That's going to be an ultra pause moment. There's no way. There's no way. If folks going to cook me, they're going to call me a fruitcake, bro. All right. Bro. He said, yo. Giuseppe. Yo, he said, hey. Giuseppe said he sent me something. And he said, He said, "Watch this; it will cure your hiccup." Yo, Giuseppe, I don't think you know that in the text it says that it's a jump scare, so it's not gonna scare. It's not gonna scare me because it says in the message it's a jump scare. This man sent a message in the title. It says spider jump scare. I don't think that's gonna get me, man. Oh my god, I don't think that's gonna get me, man. Still would scare you. I don't think that's how that works. If you know it's gonna scare you, I don't think it's gonna scare you. Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, what does proskuneo mean?
Prosko means to bow down to prostrate to.
Proskuneo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that, man.
Yup. All right. Nick, you gotta do a handstand if it goes away. Do y'all want me to break
Hello.
my neck? Hello?
I'm an atheist. Is that fine to ask a question?
Sure, you can ask a question.
I have a question about some contradictions in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the date of Jesus' death.
Okay.
Did it happen in the Last Supper or after the Passover?
After the Last Supper.
Yeah, because in Mark 14:12 it says the Last Supper, and John 19:14 says it's on the eve. Correct?
So you realize Passover is multiple days, right?
I'm still not sure what does it mean. I'm not English or American.
Passover is multiple, like more than one day. So it can happen both before one Passover meal and after another.
Okay.
So it's not a contradiction.
Okay, I'll read about it. I have a second one, if that's
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
In John 22, Mary said to the disciples that we don't know where they have taken the Lord. On Matthew 28:5-7, and then angel tells them he has risen from the dead and is going ahead
So they
of
didn't
you
know.
into Galilee.
So they didn't know, and then
What's
an
that?
angel, so they didn't know, and then the angel told them. What's the contradiction?
No, yeah, because she ran to the disciples and said that she don't know where the Lord was taken. But
And then she came
when
back
she
and the
was
angel
going
told
to
them.
the, what's that?
And then she came back and the angel told them.
Jesus himself told Mary where he's taken, right?
Well, no, that was after the angel. The angel, because she didn't
While she was
recognize
going
him.
to the disciples to tell them, Jesus came to her and told that
that
he
was
was
after the
taken to the
angels.
Galilee.
That was after the angels. Because when they went to the tomb,
Wait
the
a
angel said the angel rolled back the stone, and there was angels inside the tomb.
No. My problem is that Mary told the disciples that she doesn't know where Jesus was taken to, but she was told twice. Is that correct?
That don't mean she didn't doubt it.
Sorry?
How do you know she just wasn't doubting it?
It could be the case, yeah.
So it's not a contradiction.
But it's not a contradiction still.
No, it's not a contradiction if she just doubted it. No.
But she was literally told by the Jesus where he was taken. Why she was doubting?
What? If she didn't know, because she didn't know if the angel was telling the truth, that has nothing to do with anything.
She's been told where he was taken.
Oh my
What
God,
do you mean
that
she
doesn't
doesn't
mean that
didn't
she
know?
fully believed it, dude. How does that mean she fully believed it?
She literally said that she didn't know where he was taken.
Maybe because she didn't fully believe what she was told.
So she was told, but just didn't believe.
Dear God, I can't listen to these people, bro. Oh my gosh, people don't listen, dude. Please just listen. We get further every day from the Lord. Okay. Next.
Passover is multiple.
Hello?
More than one day.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, no, I'm not here to argue. I just wanted you to tip on the hiccup thing. Just like you don't have to do it. You can do it off screen. Just bend over and then drink water. That's it.
So fruity, bro. Something wrong with these people, man. Bend over like Muhammad did for Al-Zud. Yeah, my bad. I'm tripping, huh? Hey, but it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it, huh? It's cool when they do it. But watch, it's gonna be a problem when I do it. Drink the whole bottle without stopping, it will stop. I don't trust that. Because then if I keep drinking it and I don't stop, I'm out of water. I need the water to help. Never been a patron for anyone. Is the app better or the website? They're the same. I like the app, to be honest. I'm just an app guy, though. I like apps better. Josh would have followed super chat. Great debate win yesterday. Nadir baked himself when he argued the crucifixion led to the Holocaust as his God caused the crucifixion. Yeah, the argument literally falls back on him, but he didn't realize how. It's kind of crazy, bro, to be honest. Oh, thank you for the gift, Shaky, Elise, Prophet, Butterman. God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all. These advice are all correct, Nick. You're not helping yourself drinking the water. Listen, it comes and goes. My thing with hiccups, I'm like, it'll go away when it goes away, man. Bro, you gotta swallow your air. Yeah, how the frick you swallow your air? He's been crashing out MDD comments. He's been crashing out my comments too, bro. He's been replying to the comments on my live. Like, copy and pasting the same argument. What'd you thank me for? You sent a gift on here. Dude, I wasn't joking about the hiccup tip. I believe you. Elijah Kenny would have followed switch out. Muhammad sucked on a baby's tongue and never got the hiccups. Coincidence? I think not. Miracle. I'm going to take black cumin. If my hiccups don't go away, I'm calling Islam false. Drink from the other side of the cup, bro. Watch out, bro. What do you think about Christology of St. Cyril? Is it Miaphysitism or It's obviously Diaphysitism. I'm an Eastern Orthodox. I can't be Eastern Orthodox and believe it was Miaphysitism. Hello?
Yo, you're actually a coward for dropping me. I said there were multiple arguments, right? And you dropped me because I said that there could be other explanations.
Which dummy were you?
No, it's funny. You're literally a coward, right?
I don't remember.
I was the
dummy
Mehmet
you were.
guy.
Which one?
I was the I'm not a dummy, first of all. You're the dummy because you ran
I'm a
away
dummy.
and you conceded on several points, and then you
I
wanted
don't
to go
even
back to
remember who
square
you
one.
are yet.
You wanted to go back to square one. Now do you remember?
What argument did I kick you off for?
Yeah, so you kicked me off for the Jean comment, then the name of Jean. All right, so don't pretend like you don't know.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
like two guys
Because
before.
I
Yeah.
literally asked you, what's the explanation for?
I gave you.
Okay,
there
give
could
me
be
the
multiple
explanation.
explanations.
Okay, give me the. I'll ask you one more time. Maybe this time you can answer. Give me the
Alright.
explanation as to how, if it's the same spelling in the Hebrew, how this verse can be true.
It's not the same spelling in the Hebrew. It's the same spelling in the English.
I'm giving you a hypothetical. If I give you another John that has the same spelling in the Hebrew as the son of Zechariah, how can this verse be true?
If there's a different meaning to the name, but that doesn't exist.
Brother,
and that's
if it
not
has the
argument I
same,
used.
if it has the same spelling, how's it gonna have a different meaning?
You can have the same spelling with a different meaning.
Okay, give me an example of two words that have the same spelling but different meanings.
All right, sure.
Go ahead,
But this is
ChatGPT it.
names, by the way.
Go ahead,
This
ChatGPT it. Go ahead.
Hold on. This would have to be a name, right?
Yep, sure. Show me.
That's not the argument I used anyways.
No. Show me. Give me one word that has the same spelling but different meanings.
This is about names, not words.
No, okay, I don't care. Give me one. Okay, give me one name. My bad. That has the same spelling but different meanings. Go ahead.
Sure. One sec. All right. So we have bear, the animal, and bear to carry. Now what?
Brother, what do you mean?
You said give me a word. You said
You
give me a
said
word
it has to
with
be
the
a
same
name.
No, that's what I said, but I'm saying this is what you
so
originally
give me a name.
I'm giving you what you originally asked for.
You're the one that clarified it has to be a name.
Okay, so did I give you what you originally asked for? Yes or no?
No, you're the one that clarified it has to be a name.
Great. Okay. Now, did I give you what you originally asked for?
So you, bro, this is why I kicked. This is the best. You clarified it has to be a name.
I clarified.
Can you
yes.
can you not give me a name that has the same spelling but a different meaning?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, what is it?
After you admit that I gave you what you originally asked for.
Bro, this is why I kick people off. Can't just
Okay, did I
please.
give you?
No.
Yes. Did I give you? Yes or no?
We're talking about names as
Now,
you said.
I brought it up, but did I give you what you asked for?
And then what did I say? I said, okay, give me a name.
Okay,
so
but
please,
do you agree? I gave you what you asked for.
No, you didn't, because I clarified and said a name because that's what you asked me to do.
Okay, great, perfect. Someone can be named a bear. Someone can be named bear, and it could mean an animal, or it can mean to carry.
So
now what?
So their name means that they're a bear or an animal?
Yup. Now you gotta.
So
you have a
someone's name. So a child can be named bear, and that means that they're either an animal or that they're
not that they're an animal, but they're named after bear, as in the animal.
What's the two differences between bear?
To bear as in the animal, and bear as in to carry.
So you think that the child's name means that they're either carrying or that they're an animal?
That's not what names mean, right? So it could mean that they're named after something, right? It doesn't have to be that they're specifically that thing.
Brother, it means the same thing.
All right.
Please give me.
I'm gonna give you what I brought up, right? Because you backtracked.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is there any? Let's talk about the actual point. Is there any difference?
I'm gonna bring it up first. I'm gonna bring it up. No, I'm gonna bring up the name with the same spelling and different meanings. Don't backtrack.
Bro,
don't run away.
Oh
don't run away.
This is embarrassing. Is there any difference in Johannes? In two different spellings of Johannes, or I mean the same spelling of Johannes, is there any two different meanings?
Let me bring up what I asked for. Don't shift points.
Oh my gosh, these people, bro.
We're gonna go with this point. I'm
Dude,
gonna answer you.
Talk about the point of the. We're talking about Johannes.
All right, I'm gonna answer you after I bring up what I said because you asked for it.
Just talk about the point, bro.
Can you stop changing points?
This is the point of the conversation. Is Johannes?
But you keep changing questions.
Okay, I'll be very clear about this question now. Johannes, is there any two different meanings to Johannes?
Johannes?
Yes.
No, the argument for that was the spelling.
Okay.
Not the meaning.
So there's only one meaning to Johannes, and we're talking about one singular spelling of it. If I can show you then that one singular spelling that has the same spelling as the son of Zechariah, would the Quran verse be false?
Johanna with what else?
What do you mean with what else? Just that.
There has to be another word for there to be a difference.
Okay, exactly. So if I show
I'm saying Johanna and what else?
So Johannes and Johannes, if they both have the same spelling of that
that's
name.
Those aren't the two names I gave. I gave Johanna and
I'm
Johanna.
saying one name. I'm saying, oh my gosh, please listen. The son of Zechariah, if his name is Johannes in the Hebrew, and I can find someone before him who has the same exact spelling of Johannes before him in the Hebrew, would that prove the Quran verse false?
No.
Okay,
because
why not?
I'll explain. Relax. Let me explain. Because the word Yahya in the Quran, this is an internal critique. We have to use the specific word in question in the Quran. The word Yahya is translated as to Yohanna, not Yohanna. So even if you find someone, even if in the Bible his name is Yohanna and not Yohanna as in the translation of Yahya, that wouldn't be a critique against Islam.
What if I find the same word, Johanna?
Yeah, Johanna, that would be a refutation of my argument.
Okay, so if I show you right now a person that has the spelling of Johanna before the son of Zechariah, you admit the Quran is false right now?
No, because there are other explanations.
Bro,
I can give you some.
What's the other explanation?
I'll tell you. So the other explanations are that Allah personally did not give anyone else this name. He only gave Yahya the name. Another explanation.
Nope, that's not true. That's not
another.
That's not true because if you actually read your scholars, Ibn Kathir and Ibn Abbas, they say that no one else had this name period before. Can you give me any of your early scholars who hold this interpretation?
I gave you other explanations.
Okay, can you give me any scholar that holds this
I
explanation?
don't need to hold to authority.
Okay, you don't need to hold to authority.
I don't need to appeal to authority.
So do you?
I gave you other legitimate
So you don't hold to the sunnah?
That's not every authority. When I said appeal to authority, I mean the general sense.
You don't have any authority in Islam.
I do have authority. Allah is my authority, and Muhammad is sallallahu alaihi wasallam is my authority. But I'm saying authority
Are
as
your
in scholars.
an authority over the text?
You don't have to appeal to them.
Is Ibn Kathir an authority over what the Quran means?
Again, can you stop arguing tangential points? Can we just
This is
stick
not
to the
tangential.
topic? You are. Now we're talking about scholars for some reason. Like, dude, can you stick to the topic?
Okay,
You're actually pathetic.
does Allah name everyone?
No, it could be Allah names the prophets. Allah has named several prophets. Allah named Muhammad, for example. So it could be that Allah didn't give any prophet this name before.
So Allah only names prophets? He doesn't give everyone their name?
What? Not in this case.
Oh, that's
if we
interesting.
were to use this argument.
Oh, that's interesting because let's go to a hadith. Let's see
Our
if
parents, dude, can you stop changing points? Now we're going
this isn't
somewhere
changing
else.
the point. This was your
We're literally
explanation. I'm
going somewhere
disproving it.
else.
This was your explanation. I'm disproving it.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'll show you that that's not true.
You're gonna show the angels. The angels, they say the name, all that. Yeah, right.
What am I gonna show?
Is that the angels decreeing the person's lifespan and all that?
Decreeing their lifespan. What?
Is that the hadith you're referring to?
I'm talking about when what's written down for them
So
decides
okay,
everything
great.
in their life.
I'm just really laughing right now because when you asked for a word with the same spelling but different meaning, right? You backtracked immediately when I gave it and said, "Let's use your question, not mine," because I was stupid and you were right. So it's funny.
Okay,
All right,
what's
go
the
ahead.
name you had that was the same name, different spelling? Let me humor you. What was the name?
I
you had?
gave an example. Someone can be named Bear after the animal and after the word to carry.
You think if
I
a
just gave an
child is-
example.
You think if
I
a
can name my
child is
son
named
that.
Bear?
What's stopping me from
Oh
calling
my
my
gosh.
son that? And names are arbitrary. Anyone can name anything.
Names are arbitrary. So when I said a word, why did you come back and say it has to be a name if words are arbitrary?
Because it's even more so the case for names that they can have the same spelling than words and still have a different meaning. It's even more the case because names are arbitrary.
Brother, oh my gosh. If we're saying that words are arbitrary, then I'm saying you think there's no distinction between just words and names.
There is a distinction.
Okay, what's the distinction?
The distinction are names names don't have to follow or name. There can be a name and that name isn't a word.
There can be a name that's not a word?
Yeah,
What name
anyone
isn't a
can-
word?
Because you can make up your own spelling for a name.
What's a name that's not a word?
Well, it becomes a word in that sense. But I'm saying
Give me any name that's not a word.
as in standard textual use, like words in textual usage with meanings. And when actually
Give me one.
come
Give
up
me an example of any name that doesn't have. It's not a word.
that doesn't have a meaning. Anyone can give any name. I can literally write XYZ and name someone that.
And is that a word?
That's not XYZ.
What is a word?
Yeah. So
Holy
a
crap!
word
You have
would
to look
just-
up what a word is. Are we so serious?
No, dude. I
You
believe a
genuinely have
word-
to look up the definition of a word right now?
Dude, no. A word is just it's just something which carries meaning.
Okay,
So
so
it's
if you
gonna be-
name someone XYZ and it has meaning, is it a word?
But what is the meaning of XYZ?
I'm saying if you name someone XYZ and you have a meaning behind it, is a word. Is it a word?
Well, the meaning is that it's someone's name.
Okay, so it does have a meaning. So it is a word.
It becomes a word when I
Okay,
when I said
so name me-
when I
give me
when
any
I
name
when I
that's not a
said a
word.
name, yeah, when I said a name doesn't have to be a word, I'm not referring to word as in it be like as in it's not an actual word. I'm saying word as in something we use in English everyday language, which has a meaning.
Are words arbitrary?
What means are words arbitrary?
Are words arbitrary? I don't know. Do you not know what arbitrary means now? Because you just used it.
Yeah, so in the sense of a name, they can be arbitrary. In the sense of not being a name, they're not.
Words themselves can't be arbitrary?
Arbitrary as in not having meaning? No.
Can there be any name that doesn't have a meaning?
Yeah.
Like what?
I just gave you XYZ.
But if XYZ is a referent to something, then it has a meaning towards that referent, right?
Yeah, it has a meaning after it became used as a name.
Like what do you think a name is, for example?
Yeah. So I already Can we just stick to the original topic? Why are we talking
What do you
about
think
names
a
so
name
much?
is?
This is why people hate discussing with you. Like,
They
there's
hate
generally no
discussing
point.
with me because I point out they don't know basic words.
No, because
you had to
when
look up the definition of what a word was.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty
no,
embarrassing.
because I'm gonna. If I wanted to embarrass you, I can just say that you asking me, is there a word with the same spelling and different meaning? And when I gave you one, that means that your question was to showcase some ignorance on my
Can you
part.
just define
But when
me
I
what
gave
a
you,
name is?
but when I gave you the word, suddenly I had to change the
can't-
question.
I'm
right?
showing
I
it's
give.
false.
I
Can
just told
explain me
you
what
a
name
word
is?
a word is something used in a language with meaning, and it is a unit.
Okay, what
It
is
is
a
a
name?
unit which
What is
has
a
meaning
name?
associated with it. A name is a label for something.
For something. So it has a meaning. So because it's for something, right?
It depends on how you define meaning. If you
Okay, how
define
do you
meaning
define
as
meaning?
in
Sure.
yeah, so there are, in my opinion, meaning isn't univocal, right? There are multiple meanings of meaning actually. So a meaning could be in the sense of
There's multiple
having
meanings
meaning,
of meaning.
having
What does
meaning
that mean?
outside of the name. I'll tell you,
There's
having
there's
meaning
multiple
outside of the
meanings
name.
of meaning? But what does meaning mean here? If meaning might have multiple meanings.
Yeah, so I'm defining it actually. I'm giving you the two definitions. Are you
Go
okay?
ahead. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so one standard use of meaning is that something has a value associated to it outside of a particular referent. Well, another value or definition of meaning could be that it's just something which exists, something which is tangible and concrete or can be referred
And which
to.
one are you using here?
Yeah, when I said names don't have to have meaning, they can be arbitrary. I'm referring to the first usage,
Which is, say it again.
which is it has a value associated to it outside of a referent or a particular referent or subject.
What does it mean to have a value outside of a referent or subject?
So so for example, let me just give an example. A keyboard, for example, a keyboard, or not necessarily like John, for example. Let's use the name John. John became a word after it was used to refer to someone. So that's the second usage.
Wait, John became a word after it was used for someone?
Yeah, there is no it has a root definition, but it's not in and
So
of
what
itself.
was it before it was a word?
It wasn't a word.
So what was it?
It became a word. It became a word after it was referred to a subject.
So what was it before it was a word?
It was just a term.
Terms aren't words?
Not in this case.
It was a term, but it wasn't a word. What's a term?
Okay.
We hear you typing
maybe
in the
I use-
background, by the
maybe
way.
I swear to God, I'm not typing. Wallah, I'm
What's
not
a term?
typing, so I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
I don't mean that. What's a term?
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I used the wrong different. It's
Yeah,
just a
maybe you
collection
did.
of letters. It's just a collection of
And
letters.
is a word not also a collection of letters?
No.
A word
Not
isn't
in
a
the first
collection of
usage.
letters?
Not in the first usage.
Oh my, bro, nah, get out of here, bro. Oh, he wondered why I kicked. A word is not a collection of letters. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Like, we are genuinely, and he's in the comments saying he's right. Oh my gosh. A word is not a collection of letters. So what is it? A collection of numbers? A word is not a collection of letters. This is, I mean, listen, guys, like the Muslim IQ is genuinely sad, bro. Like it actually makes me sad sometimes. It actually makes me sad. I mean, that's sad. I said not just as and not equivocal. What? Are you saying that you said it's not just a collection of letters? Is that what you're saying? That's what I meant. No, is that's not what, so it went from that's what I said to that's what I meant. Ah, yeah, these people are idiots, bruh. Oh, it was a term. It wasn't a A word? How the bro? I'm telling you, these people like this is why I get so tired of talking with Muslims, bro. This is why I get so tired of talking with Muslims, bro. This is why I get so tired of it, bro. Like these people say like the dumbest things and they just never stop. They just never stop. Words aren't letters anymore, guys. I don't know what to say. A sentence of 5 super chat, no lie. Just get mad scared real fast. It'll fix it. That'll just try to burp from deep in your stomach. I don't know. How am I just gonna get scared, right? How did somebody get randomly scared? Falcons at the $10 super chat. Nadir pre-assuming that Muhammad was actually bewitched versus having a mental health episode or versus manifesting his already present demons or both led him to ridiculous bewitched prophets claims. Yeah, I mean, then he just assumed that bewitched means that you're from God, clearly. Never address the topic. You know what, Elijah? Here, Elijah, if you want to come back up, I'll give you an argument against the Quran. If you want to come up, I'll give you an argument for the Quran. Do you want to come back up and I'll just give you a new argument? I'll give you one more chance. I'll give you one more chance. I'll give you one more chance. All right. Let's give one more chance, guys. All right. So my argument is going to be that the Quran states that the Trinity is polytheism. The Trinity is not polytheism. Therefore, the Quran is false. What's your
All right,
refutation?
great. I love to address that. First, so you agree that the first argument wasn't an actual argument because
Okay,
you couldn't
so
substantiate
I
it.
knew he wasn't going to come up and actually argue. Okay, let's get to someone who actually wants to argue the point now. I figured he's going to come up and cry again. I gave him a chance. Who was that said he's going to come up and cry again? You're right. Cole? Yeah, Cole, you were right. How do you follow super chat as an Arabic speaker? This Muslim is a kadab, whatever that means. Not a single Arab Christian believes Yahya and Isa translate to John and Jesus. Allah's double trouble. I'm dead. Yeah, too late, Elijah. I tried to get you up. Clearly, all you can do is cry, so it's too late now. Joshua Cho super chat. Bear and bear, two different words. No, he means the first one only. B-E-A-R both means two different things. That's not. He didn't mean B-A-R-E. Joshua super chat. I didn't hear his definition. Okay, there you go. He sent another super chat. Dude wants to change arguments. Yeah, because after you said that words aren't a collection of letters, I just think you might be inbred. A sentence $20 super chat. I want it to be publicly stated that the caller who argued with you about words and meanings and names is offensively stupid. It's recorded for all the internet to see how he embarrassed himself. Yeah, it's so bad, bro. It's like genuinely bad. Like I feel bad for these people. I don't know if like they're just from a country that doesn't have education or what, but bro, he had to look up what a word is. I asked him what's a word, and you started hearing him typing. Like, bro,
Yo,
what's going on?
dude, that last person, I'm so glad you got him off. He was just asking you the same question over and over and over again in a different way.
Yeah, these people are slow, man. But what you got, man?
He said earlier that it was divine. How can it be divine to consummate a 16-year-old girl?
She was 6, not 16, but yeah, man. I know what you mean. Knock on wood, chat. My hiccups have been better, though. I just jinxed it, didn't I? It's Jover. He tried typing quietly, bro. We can all hear it. Hello?
Hey, Gon, I just wanted to ask you something. Can you inform me more about, you know, how they say Muhammad was he was put under a spell or something, and then guys come and apparently had their way with him?
Yeah.
Do you know anything? Can you? Because you seem to be on the ball and switched on, and to be honest, I don't know that much about it. So the reason why I ask you is because I feel like you're going to give me a straight up answer rather than if I ask a Muslim, they're going to give me a different answer. Do you know what I mean?
What's your question about it?
You know how there was something about Muhammad where apparently he was under a spell or something, and then he got taken away, and he told a certain person not to go past this line or something will happen to him, and then apparently they had their way with him, like 10 or 12 big black Africa or something. I don't know but do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. It's called the Al-Zut story.
Could you enlighten me a little bit about, like, tell me about
Honestly, all I know, bro, I'm gonna be honest, all I know about that is some men had their way with him. I don't look into it too much because it really has nothing to do with whether or not Islam is true or false. So I could care less about it. It's more like just a funny joke. If you want though, one person that talks about it a lot is David Wood. So if you want to learn about that, ask David Wood. He loves talking about that. So I will go ask
Thanks very
him.
much.
Yeah, take care.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yo. Prod with a $5 super chat. Nick, this is clearly not a collection of letters. So there's no words in that sentence. So sorry, I don't understand your super chat, Prod. There was no words. Even though there's a collection of letters there, Prod, there was no words. I'm so sorry. Don't even know what you just said. Oh, dear God. Dude thinks XHDHH is a word. Nobody said that. You said a word is not a collection of letters, which means that if I say the word THE, since it's a collection of letters, it's not a word because you said a word is not a collection of letters. That's like me saying water bottles are not plastic. So this is not a water bottle. If I say water bottles are not plastic, see what he says? You know I meant just a collection of, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like these people be so dumb and then they got to try to like scapegoat themselves in the comments. And, you know, be like, oh, no, but it is really what I meant. No, you just made yourself look stupid. And now you have to make yourself try to look smarter in the comments. You know what I mean? Muslim Lanterns live again? What do I need? How many followers do I need for that? What did he say last time? He said, I don't even have like 30K? I don't remember. We'll be there soon. Once I hit 30K, then he doesn't even have 40K. $30K? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was 30K. Thoughts on your debate yesterday? It was horrendous. Muslims don't know how to answer basic questions. You got 48K? I got 48K on TikTok, but I only got like 21,000 on YouTube. But don't worry though, we're gonna be at 100K soon. Enchilada. Nick, do you run tags? Sometimes. Fluoride water? Is this fluoride water? Buddy, this is all natural. Spring water here. I uploaded the stream on my channel, still no copyright. So did I. So hopefully it's good. Oh, you mean the other one? Yeah, that I'm surprised. He probably just hasn't seen it yet. We all subbing to Nick for him to finally debate Muslim Lantern. Yeah. Fiji water sucks. You suck. Listen, I'm smart with it. I get this because if you buy it on Amazon and you get the 24 pack, it's $20. That's less than $1 per bottle for Fiji. That's not bad. That's good. That's good. Listen. Okay, anyone saying Fiji is bad, y'all are just trend suckers, bro. Y'all are just hopping on the trend because y'all think Fiji's bad. All right, Fiji's fine. Listen, I will say though, the best water, and this isn't even like an objective statement based on like how pure it is. This is just subjective. The best water is Ice Mountain. I'm gonna be honest. The best water, I think the best tasting water is Ice Mountain. I've gotten like 6 ads I've joined. YouTube be tweaking, but YouTube does be tweaking. Fiji and Amazon bad? Amazon is good. It never had Fiji's or worth the hype. It's literally just another water, bro. I'm be honest. It's not like you're not about to drink it and be like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fiji water. The best water is tap water. Yeah, you're in the slums, my friend. Body armor water. You know what the worst water? The best water is spring water. The worst water is filtered. Filter tastes like crap. I'm just being honest. Alex Soren stream suit. I know he came on my live. Like he missed it. He came on my live like 30 minutes ago. He was talking about it. I might go on and say what's up to him at some point later. We'll see though. Straight out of a hot hose is the best. As long as it's cold coming out the hose, then yeah, it does go crazy. I feel like that's what made our immune system so good growing up is like drinking out of a hose. Hopefully y'all if y'all are like below like probably like 17, 18, y'all might not have experienced that. But like when I was a kid, and I'm 23. I'll be 24 in like a week. Wait, I'll be 24 in 6 days. But when I was growing up, man, we used to drink out that hose, man. It was good water. Probably Stephen De Young will appear out of nowhere, probably. Listen, my birthday's in 6 days, but I'm doing a birthday stream in 7 days. Because I don't stream on Wednesdays. So I think my birthday's on a Wednesday. Wait. No, wait. Or is it on a Friday? Probably on a Friday if it's 6 days away, huh? Let me look. I forget now. It is. My birthday's on a Friday. Last Friday night. Yes, March 13th. We're getting old. We need to get Nick a Latino Orthodox for his birthday. Don't be so kind. I'm not gonna lie. Birthday food gotta be Lent friendly. I'm sick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to my priest about that. I mean, because we do a tradition. I'm not gonna say the place. I don't want to dox myself. We do a tradition in my family though. We go to a certain restaurant every year for my birthday. So I probably will be eating meat for my birthday. But my priest, bro, he never cares. He's like, bro, it's like it's a tradition. Like it's fine. Yeah. Italian restaurant? Surprisingly, no. Latino Orthodox, you have a better chance of finding the Ark of the Covenant. Bro, I'm not trying to eat lentils that day. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a once a year thing, man. So you gonna have to convert a Catholic Latina? I guess so, man. It's the way of the world, you know? It's the way of the world. Yeah, you could just add an extra day too, for sure. I've been a Nick watcher way before you were born. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? He goes to a Mediterranean restaurant to debate the host. I don't know about that one. I feel like the first Orthodox Latino ever, maybe. There's not... That's one thing about the Orthodox... The good thing about the Orthodox Church is now it's growing. There's becoming more diversity. So, that's good. Josh, tell us super chat. Sorry you had to debate ChatGPT yesterday. It's okay, man. You know, it is what it is. What can you do? Loki Chico to follow super chat. Nick, you actually like root beer. We need to form a debate on that. Don't worry, I won't use ChatGPT. I'll cook you in the opening, Loki. You don't want that. You don't want that, brother. I'll fry you. Oh, thank you, Elise, again. I don't even know when y'all be sending these. Like, it doesn't even show me when y'all be sending them. It just randomly pops up on my screen. But thank you again for the heart me, Elise. Elias. I probably am pronouncing that wrong. Well, I've known you since before you were born. That's who I think it is. Yeah, man, you actually did. Footwear is delicious. Oh, he said root beer. That boy tripping. That boy said footwear is delicious. Just call me Vanessa. Okay, that works. Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. Elias. I don't know. How does root beer autocorrect to footwear? Nah, that man's got something. It is? Okay, I figured that was who it is. I seen that SF. Yeah, you did. You did actually know me before then, so. Is there a Western Orthodox? No. We just call ourselves Eastern Orthodox because it originated in the East. Dr. Pepper is better than Coke? It's a take. That's a take, I guess. It depends. Like, bro, listen, I'll say one thing. The most two loyal, like, soda fans are, like, Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke. For some reason, Diet Coke people are, like, low-key kind of weird sometimes. Like, they're, like, they'll die about their Dr. Pepper. They'll die about that. I know this one lady that gets a Dr. Pepper from, a Diet Coke from McDonald's every day, every single day. And it has to be from McDonald's. A Diet Any Pop is horrible. I swear, I can't stand diet soda. Yo, I still have a Diet 2 liter of Mountain Dew in my fridge from like 2 weeks ago untouched because I DoorDash some food, and they gave me the wrong 2 liter. It's like, I don't drink diet. But I left it here. I was like, whenever my dad comes up with a sweet tea for the win. See, I always assume one day I'll grow into it. But like, just never have. I don't like it. Like, to me, sweet tea kind of tastes a little bit like watered down Coke. I remember when my dad, I'll drink it, I know. I remember my dad, so when me and my dad used to go to McDonald's, he'd always get a sweet tea and I get a Coke. And I remember always accidentally taking a sip of his. Yo, that thing always tasted so nasty to me. But so now I memorize what sweet tea looks like. It looks lighter. What about Arnold Palmer? Nah, because I don't like sweet tea. So I wouldn't like Arnold Palmer. I used to make him Arnold Palmer's a lot though. Because I used to work at Chick-fil-A when I was like 17, something like that. So I used to make a lot of Arnold Palmer's there. Coke Zero is much better. Might be. It might be. I'll stick with regular Coke, to be honest. Jesus worshipped one God, you worship three. Prove I worship three gods, Buster boy. Prove it. Yo, my hiccups really did go away. Someone said it was because, I think it was Ascendance. He said because I got so annoyed during that debate. That was why. It might be. I've been liking black coffee. I can't stand black coffee. I like the smell, though, of like black coffee brewing. I love the smell. What you know about the RC Cola? I am not in the trenches, brother. Capri Suns. Capri Suns are fire. The orange and the lemonade ones, I haven't had those in a while. Capri Suns are good. Nick is single because he wants girls to DM him first. Yeah, I mean, that's how I got my last ex. My last ex, we dated for like 2 years because she DM'd me first. Or Cole, you not in the trenches, but you definitely used to be, because how you know what RC is? Yeah, I guess so. Of course. That ex I speak about is randomly in the live, man. What are the freaking odds, bro? What even is the point of this live? Well, to debate with Muslims, and right now I'm interacting with my viewers. Nick X fumbled for real? For real. Black coffee's an acquired taste. See, I don't want to acquire the taste. Like, why would I acquire that? Like, why? You're not even bringing up your favorite Mountain Dew. Listen, I brought it up early in the stream. You just missed it. Nah, listen. So I stopped trying to drink Mountain Dew like as much because it's so bad for you. So I've been trying to drink like more Coke. So I'm like, it's gotta be better for you than Mountain Dew, bro. Anything's gotta be better for you. I remember the last time I went to the dentist. I told them I drink Mountain Dew. They're like, bro, stop. That's the worst drink you can drink. I was all right. Coffee, tea. I guess. Gabe with a $10 super chat. Nick, can you give some of your top favorite films? Like, nah, hold up. My ex just texted me something funny. She said she's in here, and I was just talking about how like the girl DM'd me first. She said she wanted me to tell you guys that I used to use logical fallacies against her. So she didn't like. Tell me if I'm wrong for this, right? Well, me and my ex, when we used to argue, and we didn't really argue that much, to be honest. But when we did, if she said something, and listen, we would be arguing, and she would say something that was like a fallacy. Like, she would like say something, and like in my mind, it would click. I'm like, you're not even using proper reasoning. Like, what are you talking? And I would say that. And she would get mad at me. She's like, stop being in debate mode. I'm like, bruh, you're using like circular reasoning. I was like, that don't make any sense, bro. Liquid says big in the question. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm like, if you using a logical fallacy, fallacy, man. What you want me to say? Nah, you right. Even though you literally just broke the law of non-contradiction, you right. You right. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Even though you used the law of non-contradiction, even though you somehow broke the law of identity in your statement, you was wrong. Why did you? I don't know. We never really argued on anything, so I can't really think anything. Like, why did you? I don't know. Why did you not pick me up from the gym? But I never told you to pick me up from the gym. Something like that. Like, what the frick are you talking about? How was I supposed to know? Okay, what's your favorite films? Orthodox. I don't really have any Orthodox films. My favorite films for real though is like, I like. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of my favorite movie right now? It was I'd say Wine, but according to Dr. ChatGPT Abdullah, that's never okay. Yeah, never. Favorite films? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of my favorite movie right now? It's a basketball movie. Oh my gosh. Someone remind me of the greatest basketball movie ever. I forget what it's called. Oh, Coach Carter. That's what it is. That's like my favorite movie. Coach Carter. That's goated. If you know, you know. Coach Carter is amazing. Yeah, Nectarios. What? Oh, Man of God. That's a really good Orthodox movie. That's my favorite Orthodox movie is Man of God for sure. That's a very good Orthodox movie. Semi-pro. Are you big on college basketball? When my team is good, yeah. How many gifted to make you watch anime? Send me 50 gifted and I'll watch whatever episode you want me to watch tonight. Bro, I can't. Anime to me is corny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offend y'all, but anime is so corny to me. Like, listen, I'll be honest though. There was one anime I watched one time that I thought was okay. It was Hunter x Hunter. But besides that, I was like, bro, all of it's like, I don't know. Hunter x Hunter. I never watched Naruto. Not even Dragon? Nah, I never did. An entire medium is corny? Bro, I knew I was going to offend people if I said that. I knew I was going to offend people. Bro, how that John ain't even in English? Unsubscribed? Oh, no. This man's name is Samurai the Most High. I know he loves anime. Bro, the crazy thing about anime too, bro, is anime be having like 800 episodes. I'm like, bro, what is even the plot? 800. What could possibly be the plot? 800 episodes. Can modern prophets exist? No, not in the way that we think of prophets in a biblical sense. You either get it or you don't. I don't get it. Almost unsubbed, almost. Oh, thank God. I guess I have a lot of people that like anime in my comments or something. Who's on my side? Who's on my side? If you don't, anime is peak if you watch the right ones. Bro's only ever watched one anime, maybe two max. Fronting. I'm on your side? Okay, thank goodness. Someone's on my side. I've watched plenty. I don't believe it. Not with my two eyes. I'm on your side, but I'm old. Okay, good. It don't matter. Hey, listen. You got the wisdom because you older. Me and my fiance watch a lot of anime. Well, listen, if you and your missus like that, man, that's good for y'all. I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for you guys. Man. With that being said, guys, we're gonna hop off, man. Glad to have a good conversation with you guys. I like to end off the live on Saturdays, man. Just chatting with y'all, talking with y'all. You know, getting to know my people, man. I like to get to know my people. So yeah, guys. All right, well, if you guys are on the TikTok, make sure you guys follow me so y'all can see next time I go live. Things of that nature. God bless y'all. Watch my debate if you haven't yet as well. Okay, we ended it on TikTok. All right. God bless y'all on YouTube as well, man. I'll see y'all on Tuesday unless y'all join my Patreon. In that case, I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless.